Yes.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to the God Mode channel. We are playing some Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition tonight. I'm happy to have you all with me hanging out. This is Devils in the Details, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition Intrigue roleplay campaign. I am JSO / the wizard / the DMGM, and who else is joining me this fine Friday evening besides Kevin, who will not be appearing, so you can see a nice little title card where he would normally appear. But who else is with me tonight?
Hey everyone, I'm Bailey, and I play Karma Tycoon, your tiefling eloquence bard.
Hey everyone, it's Luke. I'm playing Raphael, the Aasimar Inquisitor, that is to say, Bard Warlock.
What's up, everybody? I'm Slim, and I'll be playing Cassius Anatoa, and a Tiefling Warlock, Pact the Undead.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I'm unmuted, and I am
We're a professional stream.
Absolutely. Obese Shalom, the Twilight Cleric. I am best bodyguard in Halcyon. I will stop attack and help the cute little grandma to find her home.
Hey guys, I'm Amanda. I play Alloy, the Tabaxi Artificer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'm Nick, and I play
Vip Maxworth, Faith Elk Ranger, and best salesman in all the Twixt, and I apologize on my beloved's behalf. She could not be here today because she and I just had such an extravagant time in the nether.
Vip,
Yeah.
take it down about 20%, yes?
Like this? Like down here, 20%?
Excellent.
Okay.
Just really quick, posting a little live update on Twitter. Thank you guys for sharing who you is and what characters you're playing. Let me tweet that out. There we go. Okay, so thank you everybody for hanging out, joining me. I wanted to give a big shout out, as always, to our character artists. Thank you so much, Peachy Yuri, as well as Iruichi, for doing both the beautiful character art you see surrounding the portraits here, as well as some of our NPC arts. I'm going to post them into the chat. Make sure and go over to Twitter and give them some love. They did an amazing job, and I may be having some more done for other characters. We'll see how that turns out. In the meantime, we were currently doing a series of giveaways because Tisa over at Tisa's Crochet Critters, she does excellent work. I'll post the link in here, has been doing a crochet version of each of the characters in our game. This doesn't mean that they'll be everyone, but as many as she can go ahead and try and get done. So handsome in your cape. Yes, the wizard. Thank you. So last week we did a giveaway for Alloy, our Tabaxi Artificer, and this week we started a new giveaway for Karma Tycoon. I won't do the voice. Karma Tycoon, the Tiefling Bard. And we ran the giveaway. So not only am I going to announce that, I'm of course going to make sure I'm posted over on Twitter, but I am also going to announce it here on the stream who the winner was and also reveal who comes next in the line of characters. So, in terms of who won, we ran it from Monday to today. I went ahead a couple hours back and rolled the die, seeing everyone who had done all the necessary steps in terms of liking, retweeting, and potentially following the Etsy page to get that double chance to win. And I landed on a name and I said, cool, amazing, they've won. And then I went to go double check everything and I was like, oh no, they did everything but follow me. So I did like I always do, and I re-rolled the dice once again. And when I rolled the dice again, it came up on 2, and 2 is the second entry by Bailey for following the Etsy channel. So, Bay, you have won your own character. Congratulations.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
See, I don't
That's
usually
cool.
have luck like this, so fuck yeah!
It really was.
Thanks for not following, sucker.
I mean, I was like, cool, you know, because we have a little community here, and sometimes people follow that are in that community. And when I rolled the name, I was like, I don't really know who this is, but I'm still happy for them and everything. And then I was like, let me just double check, so I want to be fair. And I was like, oh, they're not on here. Oh,
I was
no.
looking at those tweets and seeing who was actually following you too. I'm like,
Yeah.
More chances for me.
And yeah, I rolled again, and I was like 2, and I put both of Bailey's right up at the top.
Oh
so there you go.
Tisa, I want to make her a mimic. Does she like the mimics? Because if she doesn't, I won't make it for her.
I'm sure she thinks they're very cool. Yes.
Okay.
I'll be sure and see if she wants one. So there you go. Bailey, one of our players. As I mentioned last week, our players are allowed to join these games because these are characters made of the ones that they are playing in our campaign. So that just means all the more reason for as many of you outside of this group to join and try and win this for yourself. Does anyone hear some echo of me in the background?
Oh, fuck. It's probably me. I screamed in this shit like, I don't know.
That's
Hold
okay.
on.
So yes, we're going to be giving that out to Bae. She won that. And I'm going to be revealing our next crochet character. So we have done Alloy. We have done Karma Tycoon. Next up is, as Tisa mentioned that she wanted to do in terms of her tier list and category list, she wanted to do all females. So up next is the beautiful Monifa Sonura, the Tabaxi rogue.
God, look at her.
She's with us in spirit.
Amazing.
She's got fluffy whiskers on the sides. It's a little difficult to see, but she's got fluffy ears, tufts inside the ear. She's got her little cat tail. So
Show the tail.
Me,
Show the
oh my
tail.
god. Oh no, it's so cute.
So that is a preview of our upcoming giveaway that's going to be coming out this Monday. So make sure and tune in then on the Twitter, twitter.com/godmode. It'll be starting Monday. All you have to do is like, follow, retweet, the simple things for like a Twitter giveaway. But if you go and follow Tisa's Crochet Critters, who is making all of these cute little characters, you'll get a double opportunity to win. Plus she has some cool stuff in her shop, like a beautiful dragon scale silver dice bag that you can check out, and she's working on more stuff and trying to grow that. So it'd be wonderful if you could go check it out, support her, give her some love, and in the meantime join that giveaway that's going to be starting Monday. So there we go. Congratulations, Bae. I was so happy that you got that. I was going to be happy for anybody, but I rolled again and I was like, this is perfect, this is great. So there we go. We just jumped over 1K Twitter followers not too long ago, so make sure and go follow. You can stay up to date. We do stream outside of our D&D Friday nights. You can kind of get an idea of what all we're doing throughout the week. We play a lot of games together, so make sure and check that out. Get the latest scoop on the news for the channel here and giveaways, stuff like that, and all that kinds of cool stuff. Just want to give a quick shout out to Bishi Black Boy, Bandit Jack, Tamed Ryu, Jurassic Rules, the Jack Bandit. This is something between Bandit Jack and the Jack Bandit. Sounds like they may be related. Velamento, Reika, Alice Dar, Sam, RTW. Thank you guys so much for the follows this past week. It means a lot. And thank you so much for all of the subs and gifted subs over the past week. We are at 80 subs. I feel like it would be insane to ask to try and push for 100, but I'm going to do it. If we could get to 100 subs, that would be amazing. That'd be really awesome. We're only 20 out. Make sure if you're not already following the channel and enjoying the content here that you give it a follow so you can be notified when we go live and play our games. It's a lot of fun and we have a great time. Also, if you guys will, I'll try to remember, but I'll, as always, try and remind me to raid either Mosrel or Carney Sideshow after this stream, whoever's open and ready to take a raid. And a big thank you to Lazy Vengeance, Queen Gore, Anna, Luke, Mozarel, Aqua Summerwoods, and Mousy for being Patreon members. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/GAWD_mode, just like the Twitch here, and you can get all kinds of cool rewards. At any tier, you get a digital campaign guide of our homebrew worlds, a bi-weekly series of one-shots set in our universe that is DM'd by me every Sunday with a new session coming this Sunday, so you could get on that. roll a character and join some of our members. We already have 3 people playing. You get some cool physical sweet swag. We got mini prints, stickers, and tees. Lazy was one of the first people to join their Patreon, and he is already beginning to receive some of his physical merch, so go check that stuff out. It's really awesome. I'll just do a little quick punch in. If any of this stuff that I mentioned you're interested in checking out, you can just do the little exclamation marks and go check that out. And it should pop up a link for you. So yes, we have other ways to interact with the stream here. As you're watching, you're building up Twitch channel points, even if you're just hanging out and lurking. So if you look down at the bottom left of the chat, you'll see a purple weird bit icon made by Bay. And in there, you'll see all kinds of cool rewards, stuff like +1s to rolls for the characters, Curio, which is a single-use consumable magic item for a player. There's new rewards specific to this campaign, like the market volatility and bullion package. Speaking of, Mousy bought some in the previous stream that I'll make sure and go over here before we jump in. And if you're a subscriber, you get boosted points in that. We also use stream stickers, so if you want to mouse over the stream, you'll see a purple heart over to the right, or if you're on mobile, it'll be the purple heart just next to the chat screen there. Click that. You can post a whole bunch of cool stickers during the game to either celebrate with us or, you know, throw them up when some scary stuff happens, all kinds of cool stuff. The global stickers do cost bits, but that helps you through a series of like progression rewards in terms of cool animated stickers, and it helps our channel here because it lets us unlock some custom slots for stickers that we can use for stuff like the subscriber rewards for the stickers, which is a bunch of cute chibi art for all of our characters made by Bay. Go follow her at The Arms Dealer over on Twitter. It's ARMES. It's really awesome, and you should go support her. We also use the D&D Beyond plugin, so if you want to check out some of our characters here in the party, just mouse over and you'll see the D&D Beyond little icon. Click on that and you'll be able to get a closer look at the characters, the races, classes, levels, and gear they may currently have on them and all that kinds of cool stuff. Who currently has the Karma coin?
Manifa?
Ironic.
I'm going to go ahead then and roll a 1d8, starting with Amanda going clockwise. It's 5, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I get the Karma coin.
Oh, wow.
But Mousy also bought Karma's a bitch, so I roll again, and it goes to Cassius instead.
Oh, Cassius finally gets it.
Holy crap.
I don't think I had the ability to just steal it from Monifa if she is not in the game with us, so just remember, Cassius, you currently hold on to the Karma coin. Also, Vip, Mousy bought you a +1 to your roll, so there you go.
Thank you, Mousy.
What's up, Lazy? How you doing, buddy? Thank you for joining and hanging out with us.
Yo.
So let's see here. Okay, that is pretty much that. Let's go ahead and do the exchange round stuff now, huh?
Yes, make monies.
So,
Or some might.
last time, everyone had a couple different predictions to make in terms of the exchange round. This is our meta game. Every bullion piece that the players are using to invest at the beginning of each of our sessions counts for 10,000 gold pieces. So if they hit the 100 mark, which many have, that puts them as a technical millionaire in our games. So they are currently using their bullion to try and invest in these different companies. We have 3 here on display, and using the exchange forecast, which may give them some insight or may just be completely random based on what Luke says.
It's random every time. You can't fool me.
Will determine at the end of this entire campaign, whoever has the most accumulated bullion will be awarded the title of leader of Bullionaire Bastion, taking the place of the Gilderkins who are planning to retire. So right now we are currently looking at a couple different companies here. It looks like everyone threw their bets and hedged their bets here on Omega Acoustics with that big rise for the exchange forecast. So we're going to see if that actually paid off for them or not, depending on how things happened last week. Over the previous locked-in bets to this week, there may have been a little triggered market volatility. So we'll see how much that actually affects things. So,
thanks, Chad.
going in order.
That makes this random and not worth doing.
Mysticorp was predicted to have a fall in their forecast, and thus you see only Raphael and Vip threw some bullion into it.
Oh.
Did that pay off or not? Turns
Please
out,
no.
Mysticorp were not having great success with the recent product they just came out with and scored a value of 2 out of 10, having their shares fall pretty significantly. Don't worry about tallying them up. I'll go over them at the end, of course. A whole bunch of people threw in hard on Omega Acoustics, hoping that they would win big, especially seeing that big rise for the forecast. Did it turn out true? Or are they about to lose a whole bunch of money? The truth is, everyone did make a nice prediction because they got a 6 out of 10. So everyone's money did rise by some.
Raphael is just getting richer now.
Yeah. Yes.
Finally, Voidistries was predicted to have a rise. Did that turn out to be true or not?
Jason.
Voidistries had a fantastic week, if you will, getting a score of 8 out of 10, doubling everyone's investments who put in on Voidistries.
Dang.
So, with all of that said, why don't we go over who is from the top to bottom here in our investment game. At the bottom, still making sure to wear that flag proudly, is Cassius with 26 pieces of bullion. Following Cassius, in second to last place, is poor Alloy with 37 bullion pieces. A bit of a up and down here between mother and daughter. Next up is Monifa with 145 bullion pieces. Coming in fourth is Obese with 275 bullion pieces.
Help the mighty have fallen.
And finally here in our top 3, coming in at third place, we have Vip with 424 bullion pieces.
All right.
We're fucking high rollers now.
Yeah. Not too far above him in second place is Karma Tycoon with 474 bullion pieces, meaning that in first place with a sizable lead is Raphael with 652
That is preordained
bullion
by all
pieces.
those who keep the faith.
Give me one of those delicious black letters. Give me one of those.
Question. Not that it matters too much with Papa Paylor over here. I was on Omega Acoustics and my number didn't change. But
Yeah,
by
I
2.
don't know that these values are right.
Ooh, Jason.
He was on Omega Acoustics,
Yeah.
and your stuff didn't change. Hang on, let me go take a look.
I think it was at like 24.
Shit is rigged. I've been telling y'all the entire time. This shit is.
Oh no,
totally
that's my
rigged.
mistake. That's my mistake. Here.
The market is volatile.
You're actually lower. Thank you for finding
This is gonna shake
Thank
things
you.
up a lot. Actually, you were not at 26, Cassius. You're at 36. That was a typo on my
Fantastic.
part. So sorry about that.
God, Jason.
I know.
And I don't. I did the math in my head, and I don't think that's right. But I accept if you say it is.
OBs, you had placed 2 bets, I think, on Omega Acoustics and Voidistries.
That one paid out 120 at least, and then I had another 100 here.
You had
So
153, and then 122 on Voidistries.
Okay, so it was only a 50% payout on Omega Acoustics.
Yes, it was a
Okay.
6, so it was only a 1.5 multiplier.
That
Trying
makes
to
them-
bribe the system to get more bullion just because you're losing.
I did not. I understood the maths wrong.
The new exchange forecasts are beginning to come up. This week, Mysticorp is expected to hold steady. Well, Mysticorp has an expectation with its forecast to fall. Finally, at third, Voidistries is similarly expected to hold steady.
Ooh, I don't like this one.
I do.
Trust this.
So,
I trust this with my heart.
as always, I know this is a little weird, but just let me know if you need duplicated tokens. I'm happy to provide them for you.
Hey, please.
All right, there is your 3 VIP.
3, please.
All right, Raphael, you got 3.
Yes.
Obese, you want more?
Obeez's thinkings?
We're gonna just hold on to Monifa's, and I'll let her make her investments here in between the week here, since Kevin's gonna be out. And finally, I know this may be crazy to ask, but Cassius, are you looking to split up your funds and actually diversify your investments?
At this point, it doesn't matter.
I mean, you never know.
Jason, give me two.
Can you actually split that hair?
Right?
I mean, you're welcome to. Gotta diversify your
Raphael
bonds.
trying to jinx me with this shit.
Mm-hmm.
I see what you're doing.
Oh, sorry. I can take mine off of Omega Acoustics if you'd like to go there by
Take it all the
yourself.
way off. Go to Voice Trees or something.
All right, if you insist.
Oh no,
Jason.
I thought you meant Mr. Corp.
What you want,
Well,
Mina?
maybe you should open your fucking ears and listen to what I'm saying.
What if you made the bullion packages that people buy worth more?
Ooh. Yeah, we're playing high rollers now.
This is true. This is true. We may see a bump in the bullion packages.
Like a zero, like an extra zero behind the number. Kind of
I think at this point that may be helpful. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you may see that happen between weeks here. Cassius, you want anything else?
No. I was just waiting to see placement first.
Okay.
Oh, and I think Vip got 2 packages. Did we do that already?
Yeah, he does.
Oh, lazy. There we go. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and give me 2 package rolls, Vip.
4 off from my goal of having 6 packages.
2D. Okay.
2d4, yes.
Cassius.
Thanks, buddy.
There
That's
you
a
go.
6.
You can add 6 to wherever you'd like.
I felt in my heart that Mr. Corp was going to be the one, but then Raphael put most of his shit on it. Actually,
Yeah,
it split.
I split everything. I
Oh,
split
you know
everything
what?
100%, so you had no good choices.
Fuck this. I'm going back to my original plan.
I added them in.
Now I can't. No, I can't do it.
I mean, you could.
Sorry, everyone. This is poor.
Hedging his bets here. I like the strategy.
I think.
It's a game of chicken.
Yeah. All right. You know what? We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. Hold on. Wait. Go back before. Oh shit. That's not. All right. Here we go. I don't need that one. Delete. Well, shit. Now everything's even. I don't like this. Okay. All right. Going back to baby cat. Nope.
Fickle karma.
Holy shit.
Okay, let me hold on. I'm gonna flip a coin. Roll 1, D2. All right, I'm sick of the voice trees.
Wait, I was gonna go where Karma's going.
Oh, come here, baby cat. No.
This is my strategy now.
Bailey's like, take the stick. Don't take the stick.
Don't take the
We're going
stick.
back to.
Whoa.
Okay, yeah, we'll stay right here. We're still right. We're gonna get rich. You and
I'm
me.
changing some of mine.
You're awful.
What? I thought the object of the game was to win.
Raphael.
It is.
I'll teach you all how to play this fucking game. None of this pussyfooting around anymore. I'm here to be the king. I want to win.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
All right, everyone locked in.
Put all of Monifa's on a mega acoustic.
Well, we'll leave hers off. I'll play fair for Kevin. All right, with that, everyone is locked in. I'm gonna go ahead and play our intro, and then we'll start rolling some dice to see who wants to give the recap. So let me go ahead and play that, and I'll mute us in the meantime.
That's racist, I wouldn't say that.
So, Amanda/Alloy, what happened last time on
Devils in the details.
All right. So last time we went down the stairs and we found a lizard woman and her dog. And I think her name was Moodus, but I'm not sure.
Udis?
And, what was it?
Udis with a U at the front.
Okay. And they were like starving and stuff. And I think Obese felt bad for them and said, we're going to come back for them. And then we went to where we're actually supposed to go, and it was like a swamp. And that's where the collector was, apparently. We walked through the swamp, and there were like ghosts chasing us and stuff, and it was really freaky. And then we got to the collector, and it turns out the collector's a frog. Oh, we also met the guy that made the eye of the arbiter, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
The Rhaegar.
What was his name? Remus?
Romulus.
Oh,
different founder of Rome. You almost got it.
Romulus.
That's what I kept doing to myself.
And then the collector let us talk to Razim's soul. And basically there's a demon. Wait, is it a demon or a devil? I always get this confused. It's a demon in the sun.
Yes, a demon. Demons are the ones that all of you are against.
All right, there's a demon in the sun that
Hopefully.
we need to go kill or something. And also, Razim is Raphael's great-grandfather.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we made a deal where if we bring back the demon's soul, the collector will let Razim's soul go.
That's right.
Something like that?
The curator would do a trade. The Sheen, leader of the guild soul, for Raphael's great-grandfather, Razimachi Mazzarelli.
Mazzarelli.
I forget, did the collector give me one of them little spirit trap things?
He said to give him 3 days to construct it and to speak with the associate between the two of you, which would be Lom.
Got it.
So thank you very much, Alloy. That is pretty much the tall and short of it. You guys had successfully made that trade without any potential violence or anything kicking up and decided to head out from there. Afterwards, you exited the strange crystal-like surrounding of the museum that the curator makes its lair in, and found yourselves once again standing on the outside, staring out at a misty, mired bog in front of you. As you all look out, hearing the shifting of crystal behind you, and looking back to see where once there was a walkway leading out here from inside the museum, it is now completely gone. You look ahead and notice a number of floating ghosts that just seem to look from behind the trees, some from within the trees themselves, kind of pushing themselves through the trees to peer at you. What's up, Chili Draws? And as you watch, the ghosts of a variety of humanoids are kind of staring and just watching as they lock eyes with you for a couple seconds. They seem to have an angry visage on each of their faces, but then slowly begin to retreat and recede back into the bog.
Huh. Wonder what that means. I told you we should have smoked that ghost when we first saw it. Now it led all of its friends.
I think it means that we should hurry.
Fair enough.
So what do you guys do?
Hell out of here.
Start marching back towards the door, right?
Sure.
I believe we have found everything. We have all the weeds for the For the Sather man, we have seen the ghosts. Away.
But Raphael's gonna keep a close eye on the trees to make sure we're not getting followed by ghosts.
Everyone give me some type of check to determine where you are in relation to the museum and the direction to head that would lead you back to that ruined fort where the door
wish
is.
to assist the ferryman. He says he is good at the swamps. Or
Yeah.
the forests.
I'm very good at the forests.
I will guidance you, and what check would you like to make?
We're trying to. Well, what do you want me to do? Fly ahead?
What are you
Find a way out of here?
Well, are you making a survival check? You have some sort of addition for survival checks or something, right?
I have, advantage on checks when making them about the biome I'm in.
Okay, so I'll just give you a D4 on that.
My proficiency is doubled when I'm rolling in my biome, so I'm getting a +6 instead of a +3.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna go. Survival makes a lot of sense.
And add the D4s for my guidance, my excellent guidance.
16.
Well, that didn't do double your proficiency.
Yeah,
Yeah, make
If
sure.
I got a +2 in it, I'd get +4.
so 18 I'll take.
Then 18.
And
So-
mine's a 16.
Yeah, most of you, Karma, Cassius, you're having no luck. It is extremely foggy and morose around here. It's difficult to tell where any landmarks may be. Alloy, you're having a little bit of a difficulty, but as you sort of get together with Raphael and Vip, you guys are able to determine, using the sort of top structure of the large crystal-like shape of the museum, kind of align it to the way that you initially saw the silhouette of it as you headed towards it. And once that is lined up, as you do a bit of tracing around the large structure, kind of see up at the top that it looks like the same way as when you approached the shape at the top, and decide from there you should just head directly away from it to hopefully reach the ruined fort back at the beginning of this swampy bog here. So with that, each of you begin to traverse the bog, making your way back through. The air here, as I mentioned in the previous session, is stuffy, and it's almost hard to breathe here. There's just this humidity in the air that's hard to get off. You've been in humid places before, but this seems to just have a pervasive sense of just this disgusting feeling that just makes you uncomfortable. As I mentioned, the complete opposite of being inside the museum, where it almost felt like it was chilling you to the bone as you kind of step back out. Neither of the two places are comfortable whatsoever as you all continue to move through the bog here. Some of your feet sink deep into the mud, although with Vip's help, using some of his class features, he's able to point out most of the safer areas for you to traverse. So you guys don't find yourselves having to stop too much to try and pull yourselves out of the muck and mire that surrounds the area here. You continue along, and it took you a certain amount of time. I think it was probably 20 to 30 minutes to reach the museum from the outset of the door that you entered in from that led to the infinite staircase. Now, as you look back, it's only been 5 minutes, but you feel as though, strangely enough, that you are already about halfway through the bog. As if
Place is strange.
you are purposefully moving faster than your normal feet would carry away from it.
Perhaps this realm is trying to tell us we're not welcome here.
I agree a lot. Let's keep stepping on the sparkles, please. Let's not get lost.
Step on them, Spark.
Can I see if there's like some kind of weird like ward or blessing on us from like, I don't know, the spirit? I don't know. I feel like.
Sure. You make a check.
Arcana check?
Sure.
12.
There is not a particular enchantment on any of you that you sense. You just get the sense that it is probably this layer of the curator in general that seems to be making travel faster or slower.
Let's keep going.
As a very, very quick test.
Oh no, you sound like an electric shaver, buddy.
Okay, all right. Wow, I tested it off stream and it was fine. Okay.
Spooky.
I just wanted to check. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
Somebody take those.
I'm scared.
I didn't mean to.
Somebody take them double D batteries out of Jason over here.
I don't know why it's doing that on stream. That's so weird. I specifically went on Streamlabs and recorded it, and it sounded perfect. That's weird. Okay, well we won't use that then. You guys continue to traverse through the swamps here. As you continue to shift and push and make your way through the swamps towards that broken fort on the edge of the swamp where the door to the infinite staircase awaits, you all, as you are trudging through here, see, apparating almost out of nothingness, are two large creatures that stand quite a few feet away from you, but turn to look your way.
Oh no.
Are they, like, both in front of us?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, that looks like some sort of fiend. So I want to religion check. That is what I want to do.
Sure.
Bees will put a mom arm out and sweep everybody back as he steps in front. Happy Mother's Day.
Mother's Day, everybody.
Look at our big titties.
Raphael, with your religion check, you get the sense that this is a pretty large fiend, but specifically a demon.
Demons.
So what's the buzz? What are they doing?
They look on towards you, and they are pretty grotesque. They seem like a corpulent mockery of ape and boar that kind of stand twice the height of a human. Out behind them, you see feathered wings that seem too small for their bloated bodies. They both look towards you, and...
Do you have any...
What's that?
Do you have any weapons, either of them?
They look completely naked.
No, then. Okay.
They look towards you, and one of them says,
investors.
Who are you?
They know us great.
Who are you? Don't say the words yet.
Name's Ballrich. This here is Nagflem. We've come to have a small chat.
If we do know these investors, what would you tell them?
We would tell you that we are trying to find out a little bit of information for our employers. And we think you can help us.
Let them know. How might they contact you?
It's a funny game you're playing, but we're not stupid.
Who are your bosses?
That's none of your business.
Reveal your nefarious shadow masters this instant, fiends, or be purged!
Easy.
What do you want to know from us?
What? Everybody demands something. Catches like, what you got, man? I got yourself.
Tell the bosses that we ain't interested.
Both chuckle and say,
We don't think you understand exactly. You're gonna want to at least give us something. We're not trying to make this difficult, but we can. You see, it's a little tough getting inside that place that's behind you. We were trying to find out some information from Razim.
They die here. They die here. Can we all agree, please? Please let me unleash my holy fervor upon them.
Can I give them like a once over? Can I make sure that, I mean, do they look like they're demons? Have I heard stories of these creatures before, like killing people like super fast, instantly? Like, can I?
You can make a history check if that's the type of thing you're doing.
Yeah. I just want to do a little flash background check. Okay, a 13.
You have heard stories during your time, Karma, working with the Scorching Quill about a creature known as the Nalfeshni that look very similar to these things. You didn't hear many stories about them, but you did hear some gross rumors, the sort of thing that kind of churns your stomach, that they like to keep larders filled with humanoids that they've taken from the material plane and then like to eat them during elaborate feasts. But you don't know if that's exactly true of these creatures or not.
All right, Raphael, you all watch as Raphael's eyes flare up and these luminous fucking golden angel wings sprout from his back.
I give Raphael a bardic inspiration.
Mousy just gave Vip a bullion package. Go ahead and roll that and keep that in mind, Vip, so you can remind me later.
Thank you, Mousy.
What's the agreement that we don't start any fights, or we don't start fights with the ghosts?
What agreement?
Yeah, what
I
agreement?
thought that was... Somebody made that demand of us, did they not?
Dazel has been trying to constantly insist that you avoid combat, but has not given a specific demand that you not engage, especially this.
These are fucking... Raphael's now floating off of the ground, like 10 feet in the air, like radiating holy fervor, just waiting for the rest of you to draw your weapons, because he is not going to suffer these motherfuckers to live.
One of the demons looks to the other and
goes, "They're getting more aggressive than we usually are. We're just here to talk. It doesn't have to turn out this way."
Okay, start talking. We'll let you talk. Start talking.
I already asked you once, what do you want from us? Stop slobbering and sniveling and ask us what you want to know so we can be about our business.
Rude. We want to know what you found out from Razim.
Who?
Don't lie. We know you just came from the museum.
What? What museum?
I don't think
You
this is good
bonehead.
negotiating.
We're just looking for any helpful information.
He's been in there so long and tortured for so long, any bit and shroud of him is basically lost. He mumbled and muttered for a few moments, and that's about all we got out of him.
make a deception check, Cassius.
Never.
At advantage.
What do you say to help him?
In his ear, coaching him on how to talk. So they're obviously smart. You want to find out who they work for, and don't piss them off too much, and totally ignore the guy who's flying above them, who's going to radiate them in the dust.
There's like a holy chorus in the background.
Look at him. Don't acknowledge that he's doing any of that. Just make eye contact, but look like in between the eyes. Don't make direct eye contact because that might make him a little bit uncomfortable.
Oh shit. Ignore that guy.
25 total.
They look to each other and look back and say,
"Hey, even if we happen to believe you, or employers, the hires up, aren't going to let us return back with nothing. Let's say we forgot that you just said that and you tell us something more useful.
Maybe you'll forget that you saw us then.
Can't do that.
This is all the information we have. We cannot make things up.
You're gonna have to give us more.
Give you nothing, denizens of darkness. Now stand aside or be scoured to your bones.
I believe the man is giving you your skin. You should take it.
All right. Very well.
Wait, I got something.
What?
I messaged Raphael to fuck him up, fam.
Oh shit! Yeah, okay. How do you want to do this, Jason? Because I got something wound up on these guys.
What do you do, Raphael?
I'm gonna aim moonbeam. No, I'm gonna aim at the one that's closest to the group.
Okay.
And fire off a level 2 guiding bolt at him.
And what does guiding bolt do?
It's a here, I can show you.
Please.
Oh, no, not that. I don't know how to actually. Oh, here we go.
On it. There you go.
It's a big radiant bolt of energy for 5d6 radiant damage plus extra radiant damage because I'm in angel mode.
You fire your bolt out from what your hand or something like that?
Yeah, it's just out of his hand.
You fire it off towards one of the ones they're actually probably about evenly distributed here in terms of how far they are away. So you just kind of fire it off at one of the random ones. They immediately disappear from the point that they are standing at and appear 60 feet up in the air using their wings to fly. And they look at you and say,
we just ate, but the hard way then.
And I need everyone to please roll me initiative.
Kill! I have advantage on initiative because of Obeez's thing he gave me.
Yes, I am wishing I did not give you such a bold empowerment to start fight.
I can't remember which buffs we got from you guys.
If you mark it, you should be able to tell.
The eyeball one from Obeez, the charisma one from Obeez.
Wow, well, I guess it's 12. Fuck me.
12 then.
And the arrow.
Guys, I wasn't ready for this. I'm not.
Yes, you are.
I'm scared.
Either, don't worry.
I'm scared.
Like one offensive attack. Oh no, I have my lyre. Oh, never mind. They're demons.
We needed those tokens because we all had buffs and stuff.
I remember mine.
Okay.
I know
Cash,
I have telepathy.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Cassius, I saw 3 on you. The only one I could tell you that I gave you was telepathy.
No, this telepathy, the castle was Intellect Fortress, but I assume that would have fallen by now.
How long does it last?
1 hour.
Oh, I don't know.
When did you cast
We
it?
cast it right before we walked it, right when we were walking into the swamp, as soon as we opened or walked into this plane or realm.
You probably have another 20 minutes left.
Nice.
I cast invisible. I'm not exactly sure when. Maybe when we went into the swamp. So I have like 20 minutes left because I think it lasts an hour.
Okay, so you are
Is that what you're
invisible.
saying? Okay.
Sure does last an hour. I don't like all these skull mushrooms going on here.
Initiative. What did I roll for initiative?
15. Man, I sure wish I rolled higher than I did, but oh well.
I'll use my inspiration card to switch turns with you. Oh, wait.
We're not using that, unfortunately. Oh, also I'm flying in the air. I should mark that. Yeah, Raphael's got big old gold angel wings and he's floating 10 feet above the ground.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna mark this one that has the token with the wing on it. He is 60 feet in the air. Just put a 6 there.
Pretty cool looking.
Everybody get their initiative entered? Does anybody
Except
want to
for
play
Cogwheel.
Monifa?
Oh, fuck. What does
We're all
Monifa
playing our
do?
characters for the first time.
She's a rogue monk.
I guess.
Yeah, you do it. I have spells. I guess you do too. You're
Yeah.
cleric.
I'm just gonna buff up, so I should be alright for the first turn at least.
Let me take a look at her character sheet. I have like 1 offensive spell.
Oh, he's got spells too. Oh, that's right, he's a dark. So, Monifa questions would be: is any of this dark terrain or in shadows?
There's lots of spots under the trees where you see the shadows. It would technically be in shadow, yes.
Neat.
That's his big thing, is teleporting between shadows. I think he got high enough for that. Shadow arts. No.
Pocket sand.
Pictures and traits.
And curios last until used. They're not 1 episode only, correct?
They last until you use them.
I like the sound of that.
You want to roll initiative for Monifa, Bees?
Okay, yeah, he's got advantage on it. D20 plus 3.
And I think Cogwheel goes right after you, right, Amanda?
Woo!
Yeah, both
Oh,
Cogwheel and Sparky, I think.
Oh god. There's Sparky.
But can they both go? Or can I only pick one?
Pretty sure there's nothing that says they can't both go, so
Yeah, I don't know.
we're gonna let both of them go this encounter. Monifa, did we get her rolling?
Oh, yeah, I didn't enter it. Could somebody on green?
Yeah.
Oh.
I got it.
So,
Here,
got it.
here.
It's in.
Hang
Cheers.
on. I'm gonna give. Okay, everyone has control of her. Got it. Okay, so descending. There we go. Except that we're gonna have Sparky and Sir Cogwheel follow behind you, Alloy. Monifa, you are up. What would you like to do?
Okay. How high up there? Oh, there's 30 feet in the air.
One of them is standing on the ground. The other one, the one to the left, you'll see the wing icon is 60 feet up in the air, floating with its wings.
And where is Monifa? Is there? How fast is Monifa? It's funny, all the things you don't know until you need to know. Where do you... we will... He's got climb speed, so I'll give him options next turn and say that he climbs up the tree.
Ooh.
So he'll be 6 squares in, so he'll be another 2 squares up. How tall is the tree?
I'll say the tree goes up 30 feet.
30 feet. He can make it to the top. We'll get him at the top of the tree. And his patient defense is
You should
dodge
have
action.
you should have control of them.
Yeah, I'm just talking out
Oh,
loud.
okay. Just making sure.
Yeah, we'll put him on patient defense, which is dodge. As a bonus action, he needs to spend a key point for that. And that should be good for him.
All right. Monifa, you watch as she takes agile action to shift through the muds and throws her claws up against the bark of this rotting tree and pulls herself up to the top of it. Pieces of branches and wood clattering down from her climb. Karma, you are up.
Oh no, I have literally. Oh, and they're demons.
Die!
I am gonna do. I guess I'm gonna do a fucking frenzied bolt at the ugly left one first. So, what is this here? I have to roll to see if it hits. Let me roll. Oh, it's been a long time since I've actually had to use this one. Are you fucking... Alright, I'm done, Jason.
Oh no.
Oh, let me just do one of these. All right. I'm done.
Hey. No, never mind. Forget it.
Cool. Good talk.
Sorry. Alloy, you are up.
All right. Each of these squares are 5 feet, right?
That's correct. Ground is very muddy and difficult to move through, but we'll just say that Vip's class feature lets this ground not be difficult terrain, just for fun. And since it's like everyone's first combat with their characters, 12 sessions in.
Yeah.
Told us not to get into combat.
Well, we'll see what
I'm
that
going
means.
to fire off. Wait. So I can do fire. If I have 2 attacks, I can do firebolt twice, right?
No, only attacks with weapons.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
Not spells, but weapons.
Yeah.
Your spells scale automatically with your level.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the crossbow attacks.
Alright, you pull out your crossbow, readying a bolt.
So I do 2 rolls to hit, right?
Yeah, you can do 1 roll to hit. Oh, is that okay?
That's
So
it.
both of them are 12s. Were you firing at the left one or the right one?
Left.
Okay, you fire up in the air towards the one flying around, but it's a little difficult to catch it, especially through all this mist where it's a little difficult to see. Not an actual technical gameplay thing, but just it's for flavor. It's difficult to see, and your shots go wide, missing the creature.
Okay.
Anything else from you, Alloy, in terms of movement or anything? Or from Sir Cogwheel or Sparky?
Hold on.
You are technically invisible, so those bolts just kind of loosed from seemingly nothing.
Although that makes her visible.
Yeah.
Oh,
attack
gotcha,
gets
gotcha.
advantage.
Okay.
It was
Oh,
one attack.
well, first attack with advantage, then she
Well,
could roll.
Well, that just means it's still a 12. She's got to roll the second one.
Yeah, but let's get one more roll. So you uncloak
Okay.
Alloy, and now you can make your actual second attack. Hey, that hits.
Nice.
Damage.
Oh,
8.
yeah.
You watch.
8 is greater than 0.
Yeah, as your bolt stabs into the creature's leg. It
Fuck.
kind of squeals a little bit.
Come on.
Alright. Let me look at Cogwheel real quick. Hold on.
Lazy, all of the
Sorry, guys.
players are level 8. If you want to see more details about most of them, you can just mouse over the stream, and we got all of our characters, most of them, plugged into D&D Beyond.
Yeah, Cogwheel's not gonna do anything. He's just gonna stay where he is.
Mm-hmm. Did you want to move anywhere?
No, I'm gonna stay where I am.
Okay.
And Sparky. Sparky's not gonna do anything this turn. He's good.
All right, Sparky and Cogwheel just sort of take up a defensive position next to you. Oh, Bees, you are up. Are they going to take, can they take the dodge action?
Who, Sparky and Cogwheel?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I was going to say, if they are not doing anything, we'll say that they could just take up the dodge action and kind of get into a defensive stance just in case. And then, oh, Bees, you are up.
Obies is going to move this way. He's gonna put his hand to his head and recover a 2nd level spell slot. Is that that's a bonus action? And then he's gonna point at the one standing here I'm gonna prepare a spell. I'm gonna prepare silence if it looks like he's a caster. I'm gonna cast silence before he gets a chance to cast.
You ready that spell, just to be sure if he is gonna cast some type of magic.
You trap my trap card.
Anything else?
That's it. I stop attack.
Cassius, you are up.
Oh boy. Cash is gonna take 10 feet of movement forward. And he's gonna grab his coin and put it up to his mouth and whisper into it. Blessed be, all mother of gold. Set me free, break my mold. It's gonna drop the coin and it's gonna like light up and sink into his chest. And you can see like his skin start to melt off his body. A silhouette of like a golden form, his eyes lighting up. I'm gonna take my form of dread as a bonus action.
Nice.
Yes, brother.
Like a husk of a demon, just kind of really fucked up, but basically glowing gold.
See how we radiate with holy power. They stand not against us, but by holiness themselves.
Guess we are sticking out like lights in the dark in hell.
Literally!
Anything else, Cassius?
14 extra hit.
Nice.
14 extra hit points transforming.
And then?
I'm going to take 2 pot shots at this guy with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes!
First attack
my
hits
God.
for a crit.
Holy vigor.
Yes.
Now I'm going to cross my fingers and hope this works. When I hit people with attacks in Form of Dread, I can turn them into necrotic damage, and I roll 1 additional dice when I do damage.
Cool.
Nice.
Hopefully it doesn't do that thing it did before, where I roll the multiple dice and it's like, give me weird numbers. So it would be 4d10.
Yes!
Test. 27 plus an additional 5.
Yes!
So
32.
Necrotic. 32 necrotic, does that hurt
Good.
them?
You fire off a radiant blast that strikes, not radiant in flavor, a eldritch blast that, what color is it? Gold? Yes, we'll say gold.
Can you hear me?
No.
Yes. Now we can.
You're doing the thing where it delays a whole lot again.
He says yes, it is gold.
Okay. You fire off a blast of gold eldritch blast. It hits the creature flying in the air.
Come on, just tell us about Razim.
Second blast.
Oh.
Assume 12.
That unfortunately misses.
I'll say, no. Asked you once before. Step away and let us leave.
We can't. Duh. You think we want to be here?
You will perish.
What is wrong with that one?
A lot. How much time do you have?
Anything else, Cassius?
Nope.
Okay. Vip, you're up.
Not panicking at all. This is totally normal.
Hide or shoot.
We're shooting, boss. I don't want to be here anymore.
My Dread Ambusher special allows me to move an extra 10 on my first turn. Sorry. Reposition directly behind OBs. Shoulder mount a longbow. And I get an additional attack on my first turn when I make my attack action.
Nice.
Weapons are going to deal an extra 1d8 if I hit, and if they also hit my... I have another thing that I do. So we are going to longbow rather. Longbow.
True. Oof. Woof.
Damage roll.
Oh, that's a
instead of
damage roll. Okay.
hit.
That's a great damage roll.
Well,
I missed. Out of 10.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Try again. Put a 21 on the left one.
That is going to hit.
All right, 4. 1d8 plus 5. Roll an extra 1d8. That is an 8 on the Dread Ambusher, and then I believe my favorite enemy
is humans. Huh, I wonder what that means.
Cat toes.
Nope, I just get to track those. Oh, and I have an extra attack because I have double attack. So one more.
So was that
That's your
just...
second attack? You had the 10 and then the 21.
He's got a third one.
I have extra attack and then a Dread Ambusher, my first attack for the combat. I get an extra.
He's a Gloomstalker.
I'm a Gloomstalker.
Yes.
16.
16 unfortunately does not hit.
Ooh.
You watch
Glad we started to fight with these
as your
guys.
longbow connects, but just bounces off the paunch in front of the creature.
I forget one thing. If I'm still allowed to add it at the end.
What's that?
The one I hit has to make a saving throw or be frightened of me.
What's the saving throw?
DC 16 wisdom.
He's a demon. He's probably immune to frighten. Jason, just
Yeah, I'm taking things into account.
Just
He succeeds. Anything else, Vip?
Don't see any bonus actions. I'm done. No more.
You watch as the two creatures, one of them kind of caught by some of your attacks and burned from your magic, kind of snarls your way.
We tried to make this easy on you, but you didn't listen to us. Fine.
This one?
It's the one flying in the air that's talking. The one on the ground raises his hands and points towards you.
No, not today, my friend. 20-foot sphere envelops him.
So is your silent spell a trigger of them casting magic?
Anything that looks like he was casting magic.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
So as soon as he started targeting, my figure was cast spell. So silence. And it's just a thing that happens because it's an area of effect.
Mm-hmm. You want to go ahead and draw that space?
I can try.
Is it a circular space?
Fuck me. Yeah.
Let's see here.
I made a square and in the wrong place.
How big is it?
20 feet.
20 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, so something like this right here. 20 feet radius or diameter?
Oh. 20-foot circle. Come on. Roll D20. D&D Beyond. Show me the thing. 20-foot radius, so twice as big.
Okay, so then 5, 10, 15, 20. It is this big. You just want to center it on that guy?
Yeah.
All right.
So he's out of it, but...
You throw it, and you all watch as this arcane shell envelopes around, let's see, it's 40 foot up, so it doesn't catch the one flying above, but you watch as the one pointing towards you that was talking, everything goes silent, and it looks around, and you just see it like actively sigh within, although you don't hear any noise. From around the area, you each hear a buzzing, droning sound that seems to grow louder and louder.
Oh no.
And as you look through the boggy trees, pushing through, this droning sound beginning to increase in intensity, you see more creatures approaching. They begin to fly towards you. They look like a disgusting, unspeakable mix of a humanoid and fly. They have 4 spindly legs, and they kind of just shuffle through the air. It's this horrible sound that continues as they each begin to fly towards you. This one's gonna move towards you guys here. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, right up to Alloy.
Some fast boys.
Yes, they are. They are fast, that's true. You watch Alloy as it uses its huge proboscis, or how do you say that? Is that
Proboscis.
it? Proboscis. There we go. Okay. Uses its huge proboscis and attempts to stab you with it. This nasty drowning sound. You almost want to reach and cover your ears, Alloy. It's horrid. Beating. You can feel your body shifting, and you can almost feel the beating of your heart increase as it tries to stab you with its proboscis. But that is only a 14 versus AC.
Oh, I have 16.
Yes.
You catch it on your armor without it being able to actually hurt you. So moves 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. The buzzing sound increases, Karma. You feel like you just want to get away as soon as possible. You can't hear anything else besides this disgusting droning sound that just makes your entire body reverberate. It tries to stab you with its proboscis, this time for 19 versus AC.
Let me check. Okay, yeah, it just hits.
All right. It stabs into you for 18 piercing damage.
Wow.
How much does that do to you?
18.
18.
How much HP do you have?
43.
About a third.
As it does this, Karma, you feel a stinging sensation pulse throughout your body, and you take an additional 20 points of necrotic
Whoa.
damage.
Well, shit. This is
Your
unfortunate.
hit point maximum is reduced by the same amount.
Let me mark that. Let me just mark that.
So,
Alright.
Oh god.
20 HP gone off of your top max.
Oh god, these things hit hard. Oh, I changed my mind. Don't want to be here. Don't. This is a bad idea.
5,
Just
10,
Oh,
15,
no.
20, 25, 30. This one flies up to you, Raphael, as you fly through the air here. This horrid buzzing sound begins to fill your ears as it tries to stab you as well. This time for 16 versus AC.
Cutting words. Oh, that still hits me. Son of a bitch.
Oh, no.
I needed a 3 or higher. That sucks. Okay. Yeah, that hits.
It stabs into you for 16 piercing damage.
Owie.
And as it does this, you feel the stinging sensation of some type of strange necrotic sensation flowing through your veins as you take 34 points of necrotic damage, reducing your hit point maximum by that same amount.
Well, there's some slight good news there, as I'm resistant to necrotic, so that's something.
That's great then.
I mean, it's not great. That's like would have been all of my health otherwise, but you know, I'm definitely bloody. That sucks.
15, 20, 25,
Oh, no.
30,
Oh,
35,
no,
40,
I didn't even get a
45,
turn.
50,
Cool.
55,
I had-
60.
I had advantage on initiative.
This one tries to stab at you as well, Raphael, for 14 versus AC.
Yep, I'm down.
Hang on, let's see here. 14 hits you?
Yeah, I'm a bard.
Okay.
I didn't get a chance to move or anything.
Let's see. That is unfortunate. You take, let me see here. You're going to take 12 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And similarly, although thank God you resist this, you take 18 points, which halved is 9 points of necrotic damage, reducing your hit point maximum by the same amount.
Okay, we'll talk. We'll talk. All right,
believe
we'll
that
talk.
kills me.
No, we'll talk. Hey. Shit. They can't hear me, can they? Because they're...
How much, Raphael, how much between those two necrotic attacks, did that equal your hit points?
It did not,
Okay.
but it's not good. It was 26, so it's about half. I'm of the 50. I have 51 originally, and I've taken 26 necrotic damage total after my resistances.
Okay, well, that's good then. How high up in the air were you?
I was just 10 feet.
Okay.
You know, regular old 10 feet.
You watch as Raphael wrestles with these two creatures. Raphael, you feel the stinging sensation, not only one, but another one stab into you, the droning sound making the whole already foggy, surreal area of the bog here begin to blur more and more. You steel yourself for the second jab from the nasty nose of this second creature and can feel the stinging sensation of this necrotic element pulsing through your veins, and things begin to go black, and everyone sees Raphael slip and fall into the mud at the ground. Raphael
like
is
doing
down.
The whole motion to the guys, like maybe she'll pull a handkerchief out of her chest and start like waving it like a flag and start yelling, "We'll talk, we'll talk, we'll talk."
As you do this, the Nalfeshni say, well, the one that is flying up above the silence
The
spell
one that's not in a silent field
says,
"We bet you will now."
Like,
they watch, and as it looks on, the flying one says,
"Drop all your weapons now."
I'll throw my rapier on the ground.
what does everyone else do?
bleed.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I will drop them when I pick him up.
Okay.
Put my hands out. I don't have any weapons. I'll just put my hands out like, I'm waiting, like pausing.
I'm assuming everyone collectively does that then.
Monifa's bloodthirsty and just charges. I'm joking.
You hear the flying Nalfeshni, seeing you all begin to drop your weapons, say,
"All right, we can finally talk like civilized people."
As this happens, the droning noise continues to fill each of your ears, but all of the creatures land and stop the sound of their beating wings. Raphael lays bloody on the surface of the mud. Do you drop this spell centered on this one down here, Obies?
Yeah, did my mic not work?
I didn't hear you say that.
Yeah, I said I was gonna drop them after I pick him up.
Okay, gotcha.
So he just lets that happen then? Yes?
Let's what happened.
I said I'll drop my weapons after I pick Raphael up.
They
What do
don't
they-
seem to be attacking you.
Okay. I do that.
Drop my form of dread.
Sure, I've got a potion in here somewhere.
Wait, I mean, are we not doing initiative anymore?
Oh no. No.
Surrendered in combat, so we're not.
We're gonna tell them something about Razim that they want to know. I'm gonna tell them something about the
I have a heal curio if you want me to use it.
Wait.
3d8.
I'm gonna move Sparky over here.
Mm-hmm.
And
I'd like to aid you, Carm.
through
Hey.
Sparky's channel magic, I'm gonna cast a level 2 heal wounds.
Aw.
Or cure wounds, sorry.
See here, I have
Clear.
24 hit points total.
They're letting us cast on now too.
Sparky watches, or you all watch as Sparky lands on Raphael, and a surge of arcane energy flows through it, and Raphael sputters from laying face down in the mud, coughing as he comes back to life.
I still got the angel wings too. They don't go away
Oh,
if I go
no.
incapacitated. It's just a thing.
The two Nelfeshni kind of watch, and the one flying begins to slowly drop and lands down on the ground. They both look, and one of them says, all of this now you're realizing is through telepathy, as they're not actually speaking. One of them looks to you and says,
All right. Now for the trouble. You're gonna tell us something you actually learned from Razim.
Okay.
So
Just-
spit it out. Everything that he told you.
He's really unhappy. He hates it there. And he was tricked by demons.
And give them the really, really good one that's gonna really make them not be mean to us anymore.
He has
We-
a failsafe to the sun that can explode that we have to find.
Oh, it wasn't that one, but that's good too.
Yeah.
Helped create it.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good one. That's his grandson, by the way. Stop beating us up.
Didn't need to say that part.
There's much we didn't need to say.
I
But
grabbed the pixie. Shut up. Shut up.
What did he tell you about destroying the sun? What's the failsafe?
It's we gotta find that part out. So it's somewhere in this stupid staircase. Just gotta figure out where. We're working on it, all right? We're working on it.
make a deception check, Karma.
Could I aid her?
Sure.
I told you before, he was mad. He didn't remember much. He's been down there a very, very long time.
Ooh. Dang.
Not bad. They look at each other for a second, and one looks back, and through telepathy, you all hear,
Then what leads did he give you in terms of searching in the staircase?
Big hot iron door. Big hot iron door. You'll know it when you see it. You'll feel it before you see it.
No other distinguishing marks or notes?
It's like a copper door. Big, super heavy duty door.
And this is everything he gave you.
You have to go down to the left and then make a loop-de-loop into the right and then down again.
Hold on.
Okay, you gotta be really careful in this staircase. All right, ready?
Say it,
Down.
but slower.
Down to the left, a loop-de-loop, a slight turn to the right, down again.
Down
This is
again.
great.
You guys better be writing this down. You don't want to get lost in the infinite staircase.
We're naked, but we're remembering.
All right,
What you
both
said.
together remember this.
right.
All right.
The two of them look at one another as if they're maybe communicating in some way, but you don't hear anything. They turn back to you and say,
Don't talk to nobody on the way.
And access to this staircase, where is that?
Oh shit. Come with us. We'll show you.
No funny business.
None. Just follow my directions.
No, just tell us.
Okay. I'll give them, like, where I think it would be.
okay. They look and say,
I hope you're being honest with us, but I suppose it was better we put a little fear of the demon into you. So we'll take you on your word and follow through with this information. See how easier this was?
Oh, totally more easier.
We're going to leave you now.
Alright.
Goodbye.
Toodles.
Thank you for the conversation.
Oh, no, thank you.
you watch as the two of them disappear. The large, drone-like, almost demonic-looking insects all eye you with their bug eyes for just a second. Their soulless stare before they each kick up into the air and begin to fly off. The droning sound nearly ear-shattering at first, but then becomes less and less, and you can finally hear the ambient sounds of the forest again once they are out of eyesight.
Raphael's face is just contorted in rage. Just humiliating. If I was 20 years younger, I could have taken all of them with one hand tied behind my back.
Hey, listen, let's not pick any more fights. Let's go to the staircase. Those guys are probably gonna be lost forever. So hopefully that makes you feel better.
It does not. These are our enemies, and we're supposed to reason with them?
We lied to them, and they're gonna be damned eternally in the staircase unless one of those ladies kill them that's in there.
This is absurd. This is all absurd. Let's just get back. I'm sick of this place, and I never want to return here until we have the soul needed to free my relative.
Until I want to.
Until I want to, yes.
All right, well, let's head to that staircase. Glad everyone didn't die.
You guys press on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The entire time Mobies has been helping Raph, but he's been a little ungentle the entire time. You forgot your hat.
Fine.
A little bit of the strong arm. Okay, you guys continue through the bog, picking yourselves up. Raphael, you kind of get up and try and brush off as much as the crud and sludge.
Got like two giant, like, spear-shaped puncture wounds in my chest.
First, when I do this,
Ow, fuck!
You
will heal later.
Guys continue through the bog-like area. You expect a longer trek to reach the outer tree line of the bog. Instead, finding yourselves within about a 5 minutes travel, already hitting the tree line. Up ahead, you see a barren wasteland of just dead trees, occasionally dotting a pretty featureless area here where it just seems like the mud and nastiness of the surface here of the bog just kind of continues out, disappearing into the mist. The only thing really taking shape outside of that that is up ahead of you is the silhouette of the ruined fort that is kind of half sunken into the earth from all of the kind of liquidy ground here of where you know that the doorway leading back to the infinite staircase is.
Any sign of the big uggos?
Without any checks, you do not see any of them around.
I have a passive of 19.
You don't see any of them.
We fine.
They did have. Wait.
Let's get the old lady out of the staircase and leave. We need to discuss our plan of attack on the sun.
Yes.
Oh, that is a ridiculous sentence to say out loud.
Attack on the sun. It does sound pretty epic.
This place sucks.
Yes.
It's the abyss.
I wonder if we're even up to the task if we couldn't handle those cronies.
It's what I was saying before. All this money, how's it gonna stop a bunch of damn demons, devils, or angels?
The devils are gonna stop the demons, and the devils are also good. Maybe the devils and the angels can work together. Who knows?
Yes, but
Impossible.
One of us will be sitting on top of a mound of gold. Hope we can buy enough people to fight off the hell or whoever.
Have a little faith.
You're asking me to have faith in devils to get the job done.
Just faith in us to get the job done. How about that?
Cash is gonna flick his coin. Demons did this to me. Devils did that to you. And I'm sure the Resplendent has done something to someone here. I don't know. Maybe it's that talking robot or walking robot. Grilling chicken in its heavenly might.
No, I think that's just a robot.
Well, if anything, we did get valuable information on how strong exactly our enemies are and how much more we need to use our wits. Right, Raphael? I mean, it was a good try. I wanted to see you blow them away, too.
I would have liked to do anything, yes. That would have been fun.
So how is that door looking? Are we getting close to this staircase?
You guys continue moving forward and find the same makeup of the fort here, where one of the walls either looks blasted through or just from the dilapidation and erosion around the surface of having the top of it sort of like tilt and crumble over. There's a huge section of the wall here at the base that is got a complete blank spot here, or blown through, that you can see into, where a lot of the mud is kind of filtered into and splashed along the uneven wooden floor. You guys have to like plop down as it kind of drops down. The whole fort seems to have just like sunk into the mud almost 5 feet down below the surface outside, and so you have to kind of like jaunt yourself down from one of the stone bricks here, and you see across the way the familiar door that leads back to the infinite staircase.
Right.
Let's get that lizard.
You guys go ahead and open it up, seeing before you a vast network of staircases and platforms up ahead.
We just go the way we came, right?
You still have Tindrin's map in hand, able to use it to go backwards along the instructions to lead you hopefully back through the infinite staircase and where his residence is.
Right.
You guys begin to head that way. Obese
is the lizard lady on the way? Obese stepped away AFK for a sec.
Okay. As you all continue, it takes a bit of time, similar to how it took to initially get here, but you begin working your way up. From this platform, as soon as you enter the staircase, you can actually see way up above the platform you need to get to that'll lead you back to Tindrin's place, but you know that beyond some means of just quickly getting there through flight or some magic means, you'll have to just traverse the staircase. It actually leads out some ways before eventually curling back as it continues to ascend. So you begin to head up the stairs, one step after the other. After some time passes, you eventually find yourselves stepping back onto the large, open, empty platform that houses a single set of a ramshackle number of pieces of cloth and clothes that seem to make up this tent that Udis, the lizard folk, and Broken Fang were at previously.
Right? Are they still there?
As you step on over, you find both Udis and Broken Fang are sleeping inside.
Oh.
Bagpipes? No. Somebody should wake them up gently.
Yeah.
Sleight of hand check?
Tickle, tickle, tickle.
I mean, you don't have to make a check if you're trying to wake them up.
Okay. Gently.
You see Broken Fang begin to stir, scratching one of his eyes with a paw, and Udis slowly opens her reptilian eyes to look up at you before pushing herself back up, kind of in a sitting position.
You have returned. It is good to see you. You brought friends with you,
she says, looking at the rest of you who didn't initially go during your initial contact with her.
Yeah. The whole group's here. How are you? I am feeling better now that I have some food in my stomach, but my legs still hurt. But just the idea of getting out of this place seems to be a gift on its own.
Yeah. So pack your things, whatever you want to take, I guess, and get your dog, and we are going to take you home.
You watch as she just grabs some cloths and things and the bits of rations that you gave her previously and kind of just shoves them into a makeshift kind of backpack she's made and slings it over a shoulder. She kind of slaps Udis on the back and gives him a rub.
It is time to go, Broken Fang. Would one of you be so kind? I cannot travel on foot myself anymore.
Yes, I thought as much. Yeah, Obies has twice the carry weight. He counts as large when carrying capacity, so he can definitely just take it.
Grandma, piggyback ride.
Big monkey.
She kind of cringes in pain as you kind of pick her up and put her on your back, Obies.
Yeah.
Come on, Broken Fang. He should be good enough to follow along. Just careful with him traversing the stairs.
No, I want to carry the dog.
Kind of wrap your arms, Karma, softly around Broken Fang. He is pretty scraggly, so he is easy to pick up. He's got a scared look in his face at first, but as you pick him up, he kind of does that thing where he just sort of like freezes, or he's not sure what's happening. And you kind of hold him in your arms.
I talk to him like a stupid baby animal.
His tail gives a light wag as you say this to him.
Peace.
All right, onward.
You guys continue to use Tindrin's map, just going in the opposite direction, following along backwards through the directions given to you by him. Along the way, not too far away from the door that would lead you back to Tindrin's, Udis looks over to the rest of you and says,
did any of you happen to find a door that may lead back to my home?
Do we even really know where her home is? She was super lost, right?
Correct.
No, but we know the person that lives at the end of this staircase. Perhaps they might be able to help you find your way.
Oh, I would love to
see my children again, yes.
That would be nice.
We will help you heal before the long ride home.
Oh, what's your home like?
Mostly jungle, I suppose. The whole world doesn't have a name. We called it world, but it was largely a jungle paradise. Nice, warm environment. We lived on a nice little fishing villa set right on a lake nearby. Life was good for us and the other lizard folk of my kind. My husband, back in his days, of course, was a great fisherman. He was known throughout our village to have caught and created models of some of the larger fish he caught. He had many works of art displayed in our house of the things that he had captured through his lifetime. I would like to see those again.
There's nothing from this description that is ringing any bells for any of us, right?
Not to any of you guys, no.
Yeah.
I know many people that have been many place. We will help you heal, and we will find this place for you.
Oh, I would love that. Yes, I would love that.
Have a bed that you can heal in. It will be a nice place.
She slowly kind of drifts off back to sleep a little bit, kind of wincing occasionally as you step up and down the stairs. Eventually, you continue to head on, and after some more time passes, what you consider close to about 30 or so minutes, you find yourselves again at the top platform, far down below the door that led into that hellish place. Now, here on this platform, a single, simple-looking door that almost looks like it would lead to a pantry is ahead of you.
Do the knock. Somebody do the knock.
I do the knock.
You rap on the door, Raphael, and watch from behind as the door clicks and opens. You see the familiar form of Tindrin pulling open the door and peeking from one of the sides to ensure that it's you before he opens and waves a hand back on in. Vip, you get a bullion package. Give me another D4 roll and just keep that in mind. We'll add it to the rest of your things.
That's 3 for me. Thank you.
Everyone begins to shift through the door, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Gonna bring us over here. You guys all step through the door, which is a little small, and some of you have to almost shift to the side to shift through because it's just this tiny pantry door, and all step into a cozy, relaxing, gold accented living room of Tindrin pillar. I see you've brought friends, he says, looking to Udis and you holding Broken Fang in your arms, Karma.
A rescue.
Oh, I see. Please, put them on one of the couches here. Allow them to get some rest. Let's have a chat, shall we?
Carmen
Really
will go ahead.
Obies will turn to the group. We really should hurry on, but
Should at least make sure that these travelers will be all right.
they're coming with us. I am going to take them.
She said she wanted to go home.
We'll return her to her home. We do not know where this is.
But Tindrin might.
We should ask.
We do that. We briefly describe where she's from and if he knows of a staircase that would take her there.
You slowly set her on the couch, Abi. She winces in pain as you sit her down. Karma, you kind of like softly put Broken Fang onto the couch and he curls up next to her. You watch as you explain this all to Tindrin, and he kind of looks over at Udis and Broken Fang as they kind of look to you with a thankful eye, Obese, before they kind of drift back off to sleep. He looks and says, 1 second. And he rifles through some of his things at his desk here that was usually hidden behind the wall, but he turned to offer some things to you all in terms of the products he makes. He pulls out a vial of what looks like a dark mixture and hands it to you, Obese. A mixture made from underdark spiders, but just enough. Make sure you apply 2 drops at the most. This will help with her aching pains.
Thank you.
Did you already give them food?
They have eaten.
We did,
yes. Yeah.
Good. This place you speak of, Raphael, this jungle world, she came from there, correct?
That seems to be the long and short of it, yes?
He kind of keeps his eye on Udis and kind of lowers his voice. I fear I must tell you, this woman came from some planet somewhere that she does not even know the name of, finding herself trapped on the infinite staircase. The likelihood that you or she would ever find her home again is not possible.
Well then, I suppose you are right, Hopies. For the time being, the best place for her is probably at your side.
Did she mention that she has friends or family back there?
Family.
Children.
Probably friends.
Husband.
He says, you may do as you wish. This one is your burden to take care of as you see fit. However, I would note that you may want to at least consider taking her to the Resplendent to ease her physical and mental griefs. The solution I gave you, Obese, is only temporary. It will not fully heal her.
We will explore all options that were available. For now, we will let her rest. She can make her own decisions. We will let it to her.
I am simply saying there may not be the opportunity for her to see her family, considering where she came from.
This I knew as soon as we met her, yes. She has wandered far and long to find her way back at this point. This is a very slim chance amongst the stars.
Especially due to her age as well. I do not know what you feel of this Resplendent. She came to me, sat down to speak with me not too long ago. This is how I met her. But no matter what you think, this may be an avenue to make her happy. At least for whatever lifetime she has left.
Just to clarify the pronoun there, her meaning the lizard lady, not the Resplendent. Satisfy her.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, I psychically say to Obese, we may not like it, but this could be her last chance to be happy. I think we should do it.
Not to ask a question that may have been already asked, but I know the Fey realm and all the other realms and planes and stuff have different passages of time. When we were in the infinite staircase, did it progress faster or slower than anything? I mean, could she have been down there just a normal amount of time? Or was it maybe hundreds of years or just a week? I mean, do we know?
As far as my knowledge is concerned, time on the infinite staircase, same as the prime material. Or
Okay.
same as the Twixt nowadays, now that things have begun slowing down here. So whatever amount of years she spent in the staircase is the amount of time she has been gone from her family and place she calls home. This resplendent, she came to visit me. We had a cordial conversation.
Told you about all the nice, fun, fuzzy feelings she can give you and no sorrows, right?
She asked quite a few questions, and one of them was if she would like to offer her gifts of awakening me.
Uh-huh.
This is true.
And you so graciously took it, right?
No, I refused.
Nice. I knew I liked you, Tindrin.
Strong backbone.
I
Conviction.
gave it certainly quite a thought. The idea of living in happiness and joy is not something one should easily toss to the side. But to do so would mean to remove some of the sensations I would feel from my product as I test them. To be forever joyful would mean to remove some of the ability to create my craft. So in this I had to deny her, but she seemed sad but understood. This gift the Resplendent offers, I think the opportunity, should any of you consider it, could help many people here in Halcyon. I have dealt with many people selling my wares over time. Their faces may not show it, but many of us in this world wear masks that hide our true selves. In my time, I've seen even the richest among them hide a terrible amount of pain and suffering. My products help, but none of it is permanent. We could all use a little hope.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Do you have a faith? Someone you believe in? A higher power?
I like to think of myself as believing in all of them and none of them at the same time.
Yes, well, we have much to say, much to see. If there's anything else you wish to discuss, we have also brought your magic weeds.
Oh, thank you. Yes, I was going to say, a deal is a deal. Raphael able to keep the price initially set as long as you brought back the Styx root. May I see them?
Indeed. We procure them.
He takes a look at them, kind of sniffs them. Excellent, excellent. Did any of you touch these with your hands?
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Oh, I'm just kidding. You're fine.
Oh,
Like this guy.
He got him.
You didn't eat it, though, did you?
no, that we definitely didn't.
Okay, good.
Wait,
You're fine then.
why are you shaking your head? You didn't.
What's in your mouth?
Kitty, what have you got?
Out of your mouth.
It's just like owning a real cat.
He kind of takes them and shoves them in one of the drawers here at his elaborate desk and turns back and says, you seem like good, admittedly deep-pocketed customers. Should you wish to speak to me again, you know where to find me. If you need more supply. Remember, I offer many things.
I gave him the 3,000, Jason.
Yeah, he's got it.
I'm gonna say to Cassius, you know, one of these is Spiritu. I will use to commune with the Sun Lord, but I think we should hold on to another in case I need to speak with him again, but also I think perhaps you may benefit from some direct interface with Joaquin herself.
I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Well, don't thank me, thank Vip. He's the one that bought the first one for me.
try to concentrate and think him through my mind. I don't think it worked.
Your only link to OB's what? What?
Oh, I was trying to think, Vip, is this thing on? How does this work?
Wait. Oh, yeah, hi.
Thank you, Vip. I say
Thank
out
you.
loud.
You're welcome. We're standing right next to each other, but I appreciate the candidness. I just want you guys to be happy. Talking to the higher power, Master P, and Miss Dub helps you out.
Miss Dub, that's so fucking good.
Be my guest. Do you need more? I mean, if
this
it's
shall suffice for now.
Hey, does anybody else need anything? Since you know, I'm just happy to not be dead. Thank you for not getting me killed.
Yes.
Nothing.
Yeah, I thought so.
Tendrin, we're gonna go home. We're gonna heal up. We're gonna eat some of this.
Some of you look pretty bloody.
Yeah, this stuff.
Raphael's got you like broken off proboscis, like sticking out of his chest, squirting blood everywhere.
Yeah, so OBs will say, "Oh my God!" and then stars start radiating out from everybody, and you start getting 2d6 per turn. It's like aura vitality or something like that.
Aura.
Jason, is my blood drained until the next long rest, or do I know how that works?
It is drained until the next long rest.
All right.
You still feel the stinging sensation, both you and Karma, through your bodies.
The holes aren't spurting blood; they're just like magical sparkles now.
All right.
So only one 2d6 per turn, but whoever's lowest, I'll just keep on golf scoring you guys up.
Nice.
Oh, good magic.
My current maximum hit points, which is 24.
25.
Actually, could we use a table real quick? One final favor, Mr. Pillar.
Yes, of course. Take a second. I'm surprised you all came back alive.
Yes, okay.
There is a living room over through here, through this hallway. Come, he says.
Obius was halfway through wiping one of the desks he was standing at. Oh, yes, okay.
I get it. We came back alive. We're going to the living room. That's the joke, right?
Cassius, that was. Got him again.
Can you take my coin? I don't think I'm technically living. I'm sorry.
I wish I was deading room. Who has been stabbed? You lay down on table.
Yeah, lay down on the table.
And then I'm just gonna do check on him. On this poison, is it poison? Is it a curse? What's gonna heal it?
A long rest will heal it. This is a necrotic energy flowing through their bodies that just makes them weaker than they normally would be. This is not a curse or anything special.
I have good news and bad news.
Actually, hang on. You can make some type of check if you'd like.
Oh.
Find out the other bad thing about this effect.
Yeah. Investigation?
Sure.
Body enough? Okay.
Investigation, medicine check, arcana maybe.
Investigation. I'll go with the 15.
Okay. With a 15 check, OBs, you get the sense that yes, some time spent resting will allow them to eventually overcome this weakness, but it also seems through your investigation check, just kind of lifting up one of their arms and kind of checking out underneath it, just doing a general once-over, that there is probably a way to end this effect through some arcane means as well.
Well, I have some good news and some better news. The good news, it is very easy to heal. The better news, it just takes one roast chicken, and I know a place where we can get them.
Very well.
Come. You can all come to OB's house.
Right, let's grab the grandma and the dog.
Yes, make sure you have clean socks. It is a walk.
Can I do some kind of check on the grandma's wounds? Will cure wounds heal her?
Give me some type of check. You come up and she's still kind of sleeping. You just see that her legs don't look like beaten up or broken necessarily, but they look incredibly withered and just like stalks compared to like her thighs on up.
Well, I am probably not the right person for this check, but there you go.
You feel like you could probably give her some magic healing, but it looks like the way that her physiology is, magic healing may not help this, as well as you check as well, Karma, and see that even if you were to heal her legs in this current state are her at her most healed.
I think that in this scenario, the Resplendent may actually be a decent solution. Think of it as a hospice, you know? So she can live out the rest of her life in peace.
I think you're muted, Bae.
Oh, shit.
There we go.
What? You guys can't hear me? I'm not muted? Fuck. All right, hold on.
We can hear you now.
We hear you now.
Oh, wait, you can hear me now?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. You said, okay, all right. I didn't change nothing.
That's weird. I saw you talking after I was saying the check, so I just wanted to make sure.
You're punking me. All right.
Nothing.
Nothing.
You were saying, Luke?
The Resplendent. Yeah, we should. Raphael thinks we actually should, in this case, see if she wants to gel with the Resplendent.
Sure.
We can let her. We will let her decide. Yes.
Of course, we wouldn't take that free will away from her.
I accept this much.
So, I'm gonna sit her down and be like, you know, it's basically giving her the like old folks home talk, you know, like listen, you're not going to be exactly who you were before, but you will be happy for the rest of your time. In a way, you could think of memories of your children, your family, your friends, your home. It would be like you were there again, but of course you would not be.
You're saying I can't see them again.
We currently lack the means to find a way for you to get back home. We will continue to try, of course, but for the time being, there is no way to alleviate your pain.
She hunches over, leaning down, and you can see drips of tears dropping from her eyes. And you just hear her softly say, "Okay."
There are other options. I did not realize we were having this conversation literally right now. The other option is to come and stay with me at my inn. I cannot pay you much, but we can pay you to live out your lives. You might meet somebody who can recognize and take you home. It is a long shot, but it is the option I wish to offer.
Says,
I just wanted to go home after all this time. If there is a person out there that can bring me happiness to kill this pain, then please take me to them.
Well, also, just so you know, just so you have another option, the hopeful option, that doesn't mean that we can't find somebody that knows where the place is that you lived at. It's very possible. Hey, I traveled around. I've been all the places, and there's still tons of other places out there. You can't give up hope like that. What if you just take this easy option, the easiest option, and then somebody just passes you by who knows where you live, and you never ask them because you're already happy? Eh?
She looks up to you with teary eyes, Karma, and she gives you a look. A look that seems to... Give me an insight check.
Oh, come on, Karma. Come on.
Good advantage.
Ooh. Oh.
Oh, nice. I mean, both you, Karma, and Vip looking on. She looks at you, Karma, with a look that, with your insight, tells you that she realizes that what you're saying is very nice and is trying to help her, but she is recognizing the situation that she is in, her age, and the fact that she doesn't even remember what her world was called. And she looks back to you, Raphael, and says,
Take me to this woman.
Very well. I will do as you ask. I guess the question is, like, do we do this now, or do we go back to Obise's place?
It is your decision, Ruff.
I can wait if you need to rest.
I do have 2 large puncture wounds in my chest, and I'm still bleeding out, so I would like to at least close those before going to present you to the Resplendent.
I don't want you to be hurt. Get some rest.
Yes.
I will wait when you are all ready. If you would be so kind, you have already showed me so much kindness. Take me to this person. I could be happy there.
So,
His path.
let's bring this old lady back to Obise's place.
All right.
you shift Ob's Udis on your back. Tindrin helps you out, showing you a drop or two every 8 hours. You drop them on the tongue of Udis, and she winces a little bit, but after a couple minutes, she's not cringing and yelling as much as you kind of take your steps. And you follow along. Karma, you kind of sit down, Broken Fang, and he walks along next to Obese. And you guys begin to head out. Tindrin gives you a wave and says, "Come to me again if you need anything else."
I have a feeling this was not the last you'll see of us.
I have plenty of wares to sell you if you need other things. Goodbye.
Yeah. Gonna see how this tongue works.
As you all leave, where do you go to find Obi's residence?
We go to Lux. That's the dark one, right?
Correct.
Yes, the dark side of the Halcyon coin. We go down, and then we start walking, and we just keep walking. And we keep walking past what you thought was the end of the city, and then we keep walking. And there, on what you didn't even know was a little bit of forest, there's a goofy little house. I was trying to remember it all day. The Weasley's house from Harry Potter, it was kind of like the hole or something like that. So if that's vertical, Obi's house is like that, but horizontal. Like, it's all stuck together. Everything is just like oddly shaped. And on the front, it's written, blah, blah, blah. Front is I'll post this in the chat. But on the front is "Welcome, wanderers. Please be our guests. The Star Wanderer Inn."
How fascinating. What's an inn doing out here in the middle of nowhere?
It is the most convenient spot. Come, I will show you.
Huh.
In?
Yes. Come into the inn.
God. All right.
So inside, like, it's still kind of very Weasley looking, where it's all like cobbled together. There's a big long table all set up, and there are a bunch of seats placed, and we got a whole chicken for each one of us as we sit down. Out of the back comes this little red-headed dwarf that's just mixing up a little pot of stew. She said, "Hey, it's about time you guys got here. Where you been?"
Who is this? Who is this?
It took longer to get home than I expected. The food is still warm? Every time. I'm good at my shit. Roshin, everyone. This is
Awesome.
super inside reference.
That's one of my other characters.
Yeah. Please, everyone, have a seat. Enjoy yourselves. I will show Granny up to bed. We will show her to the resplendent tomorrow, I suppose.
Is this your partner or your business partner? Or...
I suppose.
What is it, Obese?
Suppose she works for me? Yes. Yes, I am, I suppose, boss of Inn? I guess it is very difficult. I am head cleric here. That is what my station is.
Ah, so you were lying. You are the manager.
No, but yes.
What is it, man?
Please sit. Eat, enjoy. Oh, and do not walk through any doors that have this symbol on, and it looks like a skull and crossbones.
I got it all.
Can we fly through said doors with skull and crossbones?
I will just not touch them.
What? This seems like an awfully precarious thing to put in an inn.
What? I told you not to go in. What else do you need?
What's in them? What's in them? You can't just leave it there. You can't just leave it there.
Do we see any of these rooms from where we're sitting? And I guess the entrance or common room.
No, you're in a dining room. You'd have to leave the place. Just eat. I will be back.
I don't eat.
Obese shuffles off to take Grandma to bed. Her bed.
Puts her in one of the skull and crossbone rooms.
This is highly unusual, but I will happily eat this food.
Sit down and eat. There's a fucking Obese is a manager of an inn, and he's telling us not to go in the doors with the skulls and crossbones.
We knew the whole spy thing, right? So I mean, it's not fooling anyone that this is an inn, right? We're all agreed that this is a base. This is a spy den, right? Everyone.
It's a perfectly legal zoned place of commerce and business, I believe.
Right, of course.
Yes. This chicken looks really good.
Room of death where you walk in and die, or it's a room to pretend like it's a room of death because there's something really good in there.
Don't overthink it. It's probably just got poison or something in it.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not hungry. I don't. He's left me in his house unattended. Maybe I should make, what did he call it, Snoopy Dog, and look around.
Snoopy Dog with you?
You go ahead. I think I'll just sit here. I don't want to die again in this place.
I am going to rest as soon as I know which door is safe to walk in.
Obese comes back down the stairs. All right. Well, I am hungry. So I am going to eat.
You guys want to eat some devil tongue? You guys want to try this out?
Well, I have something of my own to attend to.
Yes, I wish us all to be clear-headed for after dinner. I have one more thing I wish us all to do.
Alloy's just like stuffing the excess chicken into Cogwheel.
Oh god! Like sliding the leftovers into Cogwheel's mouth or something.
Got a switch on the back, cook or refrigerate.
After some plates get empty, a little blonde boy comes around. He's wearing capri pants to show off his calves. He comes by and starts collecting everybody's dishes.
Creamy hamstring.
Creamy hamstrings. Another inside joke. And then he turns and says, yeah, so it's all set up out there. You got all your creepy robes lined up. Oh,
robes?
Yes. Okay. Well, if you all are if you are all done with dinner, and if you do not have any questions,
I have plenty of questions, but I'm.
Lots of questions.
Let's take us to the robery, please, in this normal tavern you have.
It is exactly not a normal inn, and that is what kind of this is about. Please. He shows everybody into two little dressing rooms, men's and women's, and everybody's got like different color robes with their names on them.
This is so weird.
Obese. Is this a cult? Is this a cult?
This is not a cult. I will just. All right. Come. Just because talk about it when everyone is back together.
Because if you make me do a heresy, I will be very cross with you.
Yeah, there's no such thing as to be heresy head.
Yeah, like you fucking write scrolls and scrolls of shit on your wall and have a giant wax head in your apartment.
Yeah.
Oh.
And you guys said my apartment was weird.
Okay. So you guys are all out back where there's this weird dome shape in the middle of nowhere. Looks really run down, and he's like, all right, look. I told you, I am cleric, yes? I am cleric of, I'm gonna fucking say it wrong, Celestidian. He's the god of travel. We have traveled through a lot of crazy space. And I, for one, am very happy that we made it back. Are you all not happy you made it back?
Yeah.
Yes, quite.
We are just going to have a nice ritual where we think for travel. There is nothing to be strange here.
Why are we doing this ritual now?
Well, because we just made a lot of interdimension travel. A lot.
I feel like at this point, Jason, Raphael would be doing a hardcore religion check to make sure he's not about to blaspheme against Pelor.
Sure.
No. Actually, Celestidian and Pelor, we go back. We are travelers of stars.
15.
What would he learn from that, Obese?
They are aligned in a pantheon. Like, they're...
Okay, all right. So a equal to Joaquin, then. I'll play along, but the second you bring out the goat to start sacrificing, that's when I'm calling it quits.
There's no goat. Okay, come, please come. He opens this curtain, and inside it is immaculate, just like white stone and beautiful. And in the middle there is a well that is glowing with starlight.
Ooh.
Holy shit.
Please, come. There are dots on floor that match your robes. Please stand.
This is increasingly suspicious, but all right.
I'll put you at ease.
Can I use primeval awareness or primeval awareness and just track celestials real quick? The 1 mile radius.
Sure. There is a bit of a ping coming from Raphael.
Yeah.
I was gonna say.
Oh, that's right, because he's an ASMR.
Other than that, you don't pick up anything.
It's totally say, Father, you're the most divine being here as normal.
You just see Raphael struggling to put the robe on, and then remembering he has this big white brim hat on.
Raphael, do you have any more of that ether?
Please, I would not. Not yet.
Oh, this ought to be good.
You want ether? And I have some.
Raph pats his pocket. I thought I had some a while ago. It just seems to be missing. Oh well.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, really strange. I must have used it all. Sorry.
Aloy's all in. She's like in a robe, like standing.
Imhotep.
Please. So you all stand around the well, and you've seen this before. The starry globe kind of projects from him, and you start feeling, if you're missing HP, like that's regaining. Otherwise, maybe you're losing a little bit of a fear effect that you may be sustaining that you didn't like. Maybe you're not so afraid of frogs or something like that.
I no longer fear my father's judgment.
Please, come. Who wishes to drink from the star well? We think the travels like the light travels safely to us, we partake upon the light. Please.
Drinks. Yeah, drinks. On you. Yes. Show me the way.
You are the hard one that is hard to say. You are smaragd.
I'm smaragd?
That means emerald. Please, come, drink.
I do like emeralds. Yes. Cheers to you. Do I just put in my hand, or did this come with matching cups with our names on it?
He
Or?
picks up a cup that's green and hands it to you.
I like the language you're speaking here, sir.
I lean over to Karma. Has he ever done anything like this before?
The first time I'm literally hearing about it.
Monifa says,
Do I drink it now or do I wait?
"Is this alcohol?"
But
Monifa says, "Is this alcohol?"
it is not.
What is this?
It is starlight. It is sacrament.
I'm going to pretend this is alcohol. Give me one.
Okay, it is not actual starlight. It is just water. But through our praise, it is starlight. That is how
She's already drinking it.
faith works. Yes, excellent. Okay, you are.
Next.
Monifa is diamond. That one is easy. That is diamond.
Oh.
Alloy. Please.
Does this taste like milk?
It tastes like what? I just explained it as water.
Ew. Okay.
Alloy, you are a sapphire. This is also the easy translate. It means sapphire.
All right.
Give me some of that starlight water, holy water, whatever.
Sure. Here. Hands you a purple cup. You are amethyst. That means, if you can guess, amethyst.
Yeah! She'll drink the water.
Raphael?
I assume you go last with everything.
I'll go. Let me at this starlight. I'm sure it pales in flavor compared to the glorious incandescence of the sun, but I'll play along.
To match your... Wait, hold on. Is that right? No, that was mine. You are wrath. This one, very difficult translation.
Oh, God.
Topaz. It translates as topaz.
I can see why. Luminous like the summer day.
I did not choose these things. You picked the ropes.
Ah, makes sense.
I chose them.
Okay.
Catches?
Okay. Okay.
It's fine, Cassius. Become one of us. That's a joke.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's fine.
Everyone is feeling healthy or happy, yes? And then you are Jacinth. And I really actually have never heard of this stone. Jacinth?
Like a plaque or something?
It's orange. Goldy, even.
Interesting. He's gonna put it to his lips and take a little taste.
Please, everyone. Obese holds up a red cup.
Hell yeah. What are you? Ruby?
Yes, Ruby.
Ah, good guess.
There's no weird name for that one.
Ruben.
Ruben.
Yes.
I think I worked with him before.
Turns out Austrian, Czechoslovakian, very, very similar language to the ones that we're used to.
Now
So-
what?
We thank each other for the safe travels that we have all given to each other. How are you feeling?
Is there something that we're supposed to be feeling?
I think something was supposed to happen. Jason?
Oh, something I have to do?
Well, that's what you... Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Raphael.
Yeah.
Make me a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh.
Oh,
Oh,
Counterspell.
yes. You're right.
No.
I was so wrapped up in the role play. He fails.
Yeah. You are under the effects of a truth serum.
Oh.
Raphael, I wish to speak to you about our upcoming employment.
Yes.
I wish to know things. Who do you serve?
I serve Pelor. I cannot be clear enough about that.
I understand. These things, we just have to say these things again. And, whose best interest are you looking out for? This Bastion business, it is a difficult thing. You can work for Pelor and serve many masters, yes?
Honestly, I dislike all three. Currently, I feel as if the Resplendent, though I disagree with her methods, has the highest chance of eradicating the demon forces from Halcyon. Also, I'm realizing now that I am compelled to speak my mind without any obfuscation, and I just want you to know that I am very disappointed in you.
I understand, and I hope you appreciate this.
See.
And when it comes to voting for Karma and Mind's freedom, we need this to happen, yes? Is this something you still consider?
I've given much thought to your words and Vip's, proposal. And I have decided that if it means freeing my ancestor, a devout follower of Pelor, the good will outweigh the bad. And yes, I will arbitrate for the foul devil if it is what is required of me.
This good outweighing the bad. Might it change your mind about the Resplendent?
Oh, by all means. I am flexible in all things but my faith.
Obese holds up another cup. Says, please.
And what is this?
It is remedy.
Insight check!
I don't know if there's a remedy for truth serum, but if there would, we would have it for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
It's not another trick.
All right, I drink it.
You feel like you can lie again, Raphael.
Oh, it's one of the best tools in an Inquisitor's toolkit, and it has been returned to me.
You are a decent man. This much makes you better than most men I have served.
Thank you.
After we have become free from Lam, I will serve you.
Huh. All right.
And then he looks back up at the hotel and says, "I have a lot of expenses. But we will talk about that later."
I had only had 40 gold on my person before I came to Halcyon.
I hope you have a lot more.
Just look at the 3,000 gold-sized hole in my pocket that I just spent on drugs.
You think a second, considering that your net worth is over 6 million gold.
I mean, that's not kicking around money. That's invested money.
It's true.
Listen, we're gonna get an airship, all right? I haven't told anyone about this, but I don't even need the truth serum for this. I'm going to get an airship. Anyway, continue.
No place you could buy one.
We did not make him say that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just really excited about it. I couldn't hold it back anymore.
Well, this has been a fun day.
Wait! You're not going to ask anyone else anything?
Well, I only had the one vial of the truth serums.
Oh, you.
Well, this one tastes good.
I'm going to zone of truth the shit out of you at some point.
You literally all have already. You are the only one that has not been under the truth spells.
Fair.
It is too bad nobody else spoke up and asked questions, really.
I was hoping no one would notice that, but I figured at least one of you would.
I noticed. I always stop attacking.
You noticed, I just figured, whatever.
You're all very kind, perhaps too kind. Well, now that this farce is over, can I take this stupid robe off?
Yes, but please hang up. It is very hard to directly.
Oh, whatever. Take off this ostentatious yellow robe.
So, was this just for a song and dance to get him to tell the truth, or was this really to your god?
Yeah. Dimensional travel. Why do you not understand this? Why am I not lying to you?
Pins? For?
What? You cut out a little bit.
Have you been traveling somewhere dimensionally before?
No more than is necessary. But yes, I have. Many places. Come, I will tell you about it. We will have, I have cookies and ice cream.
Alloy's like, okay, yeah.
Cookies, you say.
This devil tongue, I really want to eat this devil tongue, you guys. I don't want to know what's going on.
Well, I mean, it is in. You are all guests here. I only wished you to keep your head straight because you might want to ask Raph questions during the truth serum, but nobody did so.
And I appreciate everyone's restraint.
Wait, what you said about the airship, is that true?
Oh, that's true. That's 100% true. Or is it?
What do you need an airship for?
Well, to be closer to the sun. It's also a good way to spy on people.
Rare. Wait, what color is Alloy's robe?
Alloy's was sapphire blue.
Okay.
It was a lot of pomp and circumstance to slip me some fucking truth serum. You could have put it in a wine glass or something.
Yes, and you would have thought of it then. You did not see it coming when there was a lot of other false flags.
You certainly had a barrel full of red herrings there, I'll tell you that much.
It is called overwhelmed by shot.
Uh-huh. Well, at any rate, now that we are through with all of that, I think I am ready to turn in for the evening and heal off the gaping wounds in my chest.
Same here.
I have, Otto has made all rooms for you. If you all go upstairs, he will show you the way. I believe that, oh jeez. I'm just gonna pick one of you randomly. Cassius, you were, next to one of these skull and crossbones. Please do not go in.
What's inside the skull and crossbone room?
It is,
Just tell me. Just tell us now before we sneak in.
Okay, fine, come. It is for disagreeable guests. It shows up only when I let people see it. I would not open those doors. They may kill you. I will not stop attack. I have told you if they're open.
Okay.
There are many people from many planes travel through here. Leave them alone. Leave them alone.
Surely
Leave them alone.
You all have the willpower to not touch a door, right?
Maybe I should sleep outside.
Just don't go in the door.
It's very easy. You see a door, you don't open it. It's that simple.
Very simple. Very easy. Well, I'm going to make some cookie ice cream. Goodbye.
This is absurd. I've been humiliated 3 times in one day, and I think I've had enough of it.
You sure you don't want to end it with a big, truthful, all-seeing bang by taking a bite of this devil's tongue?
I take out the Espiritu and shake the vial and say, I have a different evening in mind.
All right, enjoy.
I'd like to join you with that, if you don't mind. I don't know how all this stuff works.
Sure.
You all may use the well if you wish. It is just water, like I said.
I don't believe him. I don't believe it's water.
Okay. Well,
I feel like he would have said he doesn't believe me, but it's true.
I want to take my dagger, cut up this tongue, and like tell the baby cat and the pixie to come on, let's eat this tongue together. Let's see what's going on.
Tongue.
Yeah.
You're my favorite.
Suck that tongue.
You guys
Tell my beloved.
begin eating the devil's tongue?
Hell yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
All three of you ingest a bit of this tough, coarse, which you are sure is maybe some type of like fungi, but also maybe a devil's tongue. It's hard to tell. It's super chewy. As you all ingest it, things seem normal for the next couple minutes until your vision starts to wane a little bit. Everything begins to feel a bit surreal. Your body begins to feel a bit numb, but in a good way. Everything around you seems to sound far away.
Wait, is this gonna be just me, Karma, and Vip just tripping all night?
We people, they wanted to go talk to Paylor instead and eat cookies and ice cream.
Is there any OBs inside? Where are you guys doing this at? Like in your respective rooms or?
Sparkly star well of water.
Is in that area there, OBs, is there like any like gold accessories or anything like that?
No, it's just really plain white stone.
Is there any gold in the actual inn or anything like that?
No. Actually, there may be, like, there were the gems that everybody was standing on. If you want to say that they've got, like, a gold inset, I'll go with that.
Okay. Like a gold ring around each of them?
Yeah, because I can't imagine that he has gold anywhere otherwise.
Okay. Each of you feels lightheaded. You all feel that you would have disadvantage on dexterity checks and hearing-based perception checks, but would have advantage on sight-based perception, investigation, and insight checks. I'll post that here in the chat. Everything around you seems relatively normal. Outside of this shrine-like area is Lux proper, and you know that it's pretty dark outside, but as you peer out, at about 30 feet or so, everything becomes extremely fuzzy. Like it is very difficult to see out beyond that. As you kind of look around to get your bearings, everything looks pretty clear inside this shrine-like area, but as you look down, you notice the initial gold circlets that surrounded the different symbols that you all stood on looks a different color. It actually looks reddish pink. It almost looks like a number of different meats that have been merged together that now forms the ring.
Hey, Jason, I'm sure Karma and Monifa are wearing all kinds of gold on their body.
Did you cut some up for Monifa? She'll probably do this too.
I mean, if she's here, yeah, but if we see her, I think we would see the gold as well.
So yeah, she would. Thinking about her character, she would probably partake in this too, just to enjoy things. As the both of you look across at one another, it looks like each of you, where you are normally wearing your golden jewelry, whether it is your earrings, your necklaces, your rings on the fingers, they all now look as though they are made from meat.
Spicy? Is
Fucking
this like
gross?
It's like Karma's gonna smell it. Does it smell different?
It doesn't smell any different, but there is a disgusting sight. This formation perfectly in the shape of your ring, but looks almost like it is just merged different types of meats that have been formed together.
No.
Wait, like good meats or like bad meats?
Like guts.
Like just entrails, meats.
Oh, no,
It's disgusting looking. It almost makes you sick to your stomach.
No. Taking all of it off. Taking the gold off. Don't want that. It's minted or whatever. It's that minted gold.
Monifa's like looking down at her stuff and going, "What the fuck is this?"
I'm gonna pull out my badge, my Bastion badge, and take a look at it.
You see your Bullionaire Bastion badge.
Oh, okay.
It looks like a cut of steak.
I'm gonna do some walking and look at what else I can find that is true and whatever.
You begin walking around. Does anybody else follow Karma?
Yeah, Vip will try to fly in a straight line, but can't.
Alloy follows her, but she's turning a little green.
Oh no, baby cat!
You begin to step away a little bit from the inn here, Karma, with Vip and Monifa, Alloy following along with you all. Away from the inn, following through some of the city streets here of Lux. Lux is a little bit different. It is not as covered in gold as the top side is, but everywhere you look, the golden hanging lanterns that light up the area, the occasional golden lamp post, door frames, archways made of gold. Many of them, not every single one, but many of them look like they are crafted from shoved together meats and gibs.
I should have saved this for the resplendent. How far away is the Dapper Devil from here, would you say?
From here, it's probably about a 20-minute walk. Of course, you could summon a carriage to get there quicker for some gold.
Oh, I really want to see the resplendent in true form, or whatever true sight, whatever this is. Shit. Alright. I should have thought about this more before. I didn't know it was gonna work like this.
You are not sure how long this will last.
Shit! Alright, I'm gonna summon a carriage.
You stand next to one of the lamp posts that is marked with the sign of a horse and drawn carriage. It's not long before, trotting down the road, you see one of the formally dressed doors sitting on top of a formed meat wagon that is being drawn by two horses. He pulls up and says, "Evening," and plops down, and he grabs a sausage-looking door handle and opens it, waving a hand towards the interior of the meat carriage and says, "Hop on inside. Where am I taking ya?"
No,
Let's go in the meat carriage.
No.
Yeah.
You don't want the carriage?
I want to touch the door just to make sure it's not squishy. It's not squishy, right? It's not like...
Have a good night, Lazy. You touch the door with your hand, Karma. It feels like a solid door, but you can't get over the feeling of it looking like it's just mixed together meats and gibs. Is there a problem?
We are tourists, and this is a very interesting vehicle you have here, sir.
Alloy grabs the sausage handle and just swings it open.
There we go. I'm assuming I'm taking you all home from the looks of things. Come on, get inside. Tell me where you are. I'll get you home lickety-split. You can sleep whatever this is off.
Dapper Devil?
Oh, well, that's an interesting place to go, but sure, I'll take you there. Hop on inside, he says, waving a hand. Oh, here, he says, and he reaches down, and you see him pull out a long piece of meat that props out from underneath the carriage. Please, watch your step.
What's that?
Footstep, he says.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Irma doesn't step on it. She just kind of like.
Tumbles
You
in.
crawl inside the disgusting-looking meat wagon.
Yeah.
It's just a mixture of reds like blood and pink and flesh tones. Different types of meats all merged together as you crawl inside. Everyone crawls in, even Monifa, who's just looking around. She looks like she's super high. She's just not having it. As for the first time, she's not making any sarcastic remarks. She's just sitting quietly in the carriage, just looking around as you all crawl in. To the Dapper Devil, the dwarf says, whipping the reins out in front of him as the horses begin to trot along. Within the carriage, it takes you only about 5 or so minutes to reach the Dapper Devil, and as he pulls up, he stops and plops back down and opens the door and pulls out the stepping plate for each of you, and he says, "Thank you very much. 5 gold pieces for the trip." Says,
My good sir, you have earned 10 gold pieces for this extravagance.
"Oh, greatly appreciated," he says. You kind of reach into your pouch, Vip, and pull out not gold coins, but just gold-shaped pieces of meat and hand them over to him.
It's awkward. I seem to have left my real wallet. Do you take these?
He kind of raises an eyebrow and says, yes, as long as this is real tender, he says, and he puts one in his mouth and bites down on it.
Real tender.
Says, this looks real enough to me. Yes, 10 gold pieces. I appreciate it, he says as he collects the others.
Sure. You may have... Can I just dig into my pocket? Like, another handful. Sure. If you like the taste, you may have more, sir. Customary of my traditions.
You pull out 6 more. 2 of them are actually gold pieces, but the rest are just meat-shaped coins. Or coin-shaped meat, I should say. He takes them and says, Sir, it's okay. I'll take this. This is fine. Here, please. The Dapper Devil.
And one more handful. You didn't see us come here until you pick us up.
He kind of pushes it to your chest, Vip, and says, Look, son, you seem a little enjoying yourself. Please, keep your money. I'm not trying to rob you here.
Okay.
Hold on to that.
You have stuff to attack.
Take this 16. I greatly appreciate it. And please, go enjoy your dinner, he says, and waves a hand.
Okay. Ladies, we go now.
I just gotta look inside. I gotta know who's who. I want to know what's what inside the Dapper Devil.
Let's go inside. Blech. Let's go.
Terrible.
You'll begin to step into the Dapper Devil.
It's just Ivor.
Exactly. Going out keyboard.
Oh, here comes Mama Guava.
Oh, Mama Guava.
You all step inside, the 4 of you rather, as you hear the sound of the cart and carriage beginning to pull away. You step through. All the lights here are on. You hear no sounds of silverware, of soft-spoken people. You see a female tiefling waitress standing at the podium. She looks on and says, Welcome. How can I help you?
Where's everyone at?
Closed?
She looks back and forth and says, No, we are open. How may I be of service to you?
Lom here?
Lom
Yeah.
may be available. Lom has requested that if you are to meet with her, you include everyone.
Shit. Well, can you just ask her if I can just look at her face for a second? Tell her it's Karma. Tell her Karma wants to look at her face.
I will see if this is something Lam is willing to agree to. Please wait here, she says. She steps away from the podium and out through one of the hallways, disappearing. It is quiet.
Holy shit. There's really no one here.
Well, you gotta pay them. If you need them to do something at the front table, you gotta pay them.
I mean.
You give them money.
Yeah. Oh.
Wait, so is there like nobody else in the restaurant right now?
As you guys just take a second to peer around the corner to one of the open areas where many of the dining tables sit, you see a plethora of silverware out on the table. Tables fully dressed with plates and everything, but no food, no customers.
This is all one big glamour.
Can I make like a perception check or something and try to see what's going on here?
Sure.
I too wanna help with that. Hold on, baby cat. Hold on. That's a crit.
Are you guys looking for anything in specific with that perception check?
Magical, like, glamoury stuff.
Okay, so I'll say that would be more of an arcana check.
Oh.
With your perception check, it certainly looks like Karma. Everything is set out in such a way, especially with that arcana check, that there is some strong magic in this area. Alloy, with your arcana check as you hold out a hand, for a brief second you get the sensation that there, to anyone else, is people sitting around making conversation, most of them of some type of tiefling descent. However, to you all, seeing through some form of higher sight, you see through the magic. There is no one actually here.
Something weird is going on here.
Swamp have people?
The waitress turns a corner and steps back through. Lam says you, Karma, can step inside. The rest of you must wait here.
Okay. Sorry, you two. I'll just be quick. I'll be right back.
Can we get a table or like a spot at the bar while we wait, or?
There is no one serving anything right now. We are too packed, she says. I'm very sorry. Seating is taken up.
You guys are fucking tripping balls.
Okay. I guess.
She waves a hand.
We'll just stand here and talk.
There's some benches nearby. You may have a seat here while you wait.
Okay. Come on, let's wait.
If you'll follow me, Karma, she says, grabbing a menu and waving a hand as she steps through the hallway, leading you to the similar place that you would go to meet Lam.
Thing to eat. Should I come back?
Excuse me?
No, does she look hungry? Should I come back?
Lam said that she would meet with you.
Okay, alright. Well, it's not like a meat thing. I just want to look at her face and go. That's all.
Well then, follow me, she says.
Okay. Alright.
She leads you to the same private room you typically go in. It's quiet here. She says, have a seat. Lam will see you in just a moment. Then she steps out of the room. You wait. It's quiet. there's a shuffling sound that can be heard from one of the back doors. And stepping through is the familiar form of Lom.
Okay.
Lom looks over to you and says,
"Oh, baby cakes, real busy here. What's going on? Why did you need to look at my face?"
What? Thanks, Mom. Gonna go. Bye.
Whoa. What are you talking about? You called me here. What do you want?
I just want to. The waitress said that I just wanted to look at your face, right? I'm gonna back up to the door.
I am not going to let you go until you tell me what you need. You summoned me. I'm busy. What do you need, Karma?
I just needed to look at your face just to make sure that you were you. That's all. And you're you, and I feel so much better and more relieved. I thank you, Love, for your time. you are
Raph lets you out of his sight for 5 seconds.
Okay. All right. Thank you, boss lady.
I get the sensation that you're still under a spell and contract.
Yes, I am.
Get the sensation that you're going to be free from that soon?
Yeah. Yep. Gonna do that. Mm-hmm.
Find a newfound life after this all?
I mean, I had an idea of what I want to do, but it's you know, gotta figure things out first.
Let me ask you this, Karma. Once you're free from this Geas contract, do you still plan on voting for old Lami?
Well, I was under the impression that you had a lot of help and a lot of people.
That I do.
Yeah, okay. Good. Great. Then, sure.
I'm not understanding what you mean. I have plenty of people under my employ. You currently one of them.
Yes. I mean, I just want my the geese. Yeah.
Is something wrong?
No.
Be honest with me. Are you okay?
Fine.
I need you to be honest. Everything is good, right?
Yes.
How did your little hell trip go?
It sucked. We promised to save Razim's soul.
You promised to save a random stranger's soul? Why? Did you get the information from him?
What information? Oh, yeah, we did. Yeah. Great. Yeah, well, great. This is out of my mind right now. I gotta rest. I got bit by a mosquito. Like, that was a hell mosquito.
Karma. You didn't trade your soul, did you?
Ew, no. Oh, God, how do I tell? What? No, I still have it, right? You still have my soul, right? It's right.
Yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. All right, great.
I still have it.
Great. So these people that you employ, are they like in hell or?
No, most of them are here on Halcyon.
Okay. Cool. Great. I need to go get some rest. Thanks for seeing me, Lom.
Lom looks back and forth and says,
"Are you worried about the establishment? Has something got under your skin? You know it's a ruse, right?
What do you mean?
There's no one really here. You think I'd pay a whole bunch of people just to sit around and eat all day?
So the guts thing, the whole gold and guts thing. Do you know about that too? There's like gold everywhere. There's guts.
Gold and guts?
Oh.
Oh my God.
You see guts everywhere? What did you do to see this? And be honest.
Mom, I think I'm just high. So I think I just...
What did you take, Karma?
It was some really good shit. What was it called? Tongue. The devil's tongue.
Oh.
And you took that here on Halcyon of all places.
Well, yeah. Yes, I did. Because I was told not to, and that is the most exciting thing. I found out. I mean, is it real? Is all this real guts?
Karma.
Yeah.
When an individual is taken and minted, the demons take the statued form, bring it to a secret location down in their foundry, and melt it down just like all the other gold.
Okay, well that's disgusting. That explains a lot. Alright, well.
What you're seeing out there is the reality of what the demons have done to the city.
You know, does the Bastion know about this?
More than likely, I'm sure they're at least somewhat aware.
Okay.
As far as I know, they have a good inkling that people minted are them being put to good use, we'll say that much.
I invite my kitty friends and my pixie friend in, or do you not trust them for no reason? They're seeing the gold too, and they know we all got truth hung together.
Maybe.
Fine.
Maybe.
Oh. Well.
Tell me this.
Uh-huh.
You offered a trade for Razim's soul.
The Sheen.
You did what?
Yeah, the Sheen. The soul for a soul.
Why did you try to save just some random person? Why did you make this deal? You realize who you're dealing with, right?
This was not my deal. Excuse me. I would not do something so incredibly stupid. I have other decisions. But this one is on a whole other righteous level of stupid. But, you know.
Was it really worth it for just a random stranger then? Why the Sheen? Why someone of such magnitude?
That's not me to answer. I don't know. I didn't make the deal, Mom.
Then Karma, I'm gonna tell you something that needs to stay between us. At least until I feel the right time to reveal it to the others.
Okay.
Whatever this importance you have with Razim and his soul, you're gonna have to forget about it.
Why?
Because the Sheen needs to be dealt with, obviously, as the leader of the guild. You cut the head off the snake, the rest of the body dies. However, this isn't about killing the snake. If you kill the Sheen, everything the Sheen has minted goes back to what you're seeing right now. Halcyon will be destroyed.
Yes.
The economy will collapse. The entire city will fall into deprivation.
What is your idea of dealing with the Sheen?
I'm not sure yet.
Oh, fuck, Mom. Okay.
It doesn't really matter, though. As I said, keep this secret. It doesn't matter. I get it. You're all kind, fortunate people. You're trying to save a soul of Razim, but don't follow through. As long as you don't return back to the curator, it's not like he's going to come looking for you. Just leave it alone. I don't plan on sending you back to that place anyway. It was dangerous enough sending you one time. Look.
Do some talking with the others, Mom, and then I think we're all gonna have to meet again, if that's okay.
Of course. Bring everyone next time, Karma. Stop bringing me slivers of your group. I need to speak to everyone.
Hey, I just needed to know what your face looked like. I just wanted...
Tell Llama about the package she's gonna get from the collector.
What package?
The soul package. The soul Ghostbuster thing that Raphael's gonna try to trap the Sheen in.
Yeah, that's right. Oh, speaking of which, speaking of not contacting the curator again, he might be contacting you again. For the he's making a delivery, a soul cage thing, where when we inevitably cut the head off the Sheen. Are your hands sweaty? My hands are sweaty. Is that like a tongue? I can't tell.
I'll keep an eye out for it.
Wait, you're that's like not. You will keep an eye out for it. You're not gonna like do nothing to it, right?
Whether you realized it or not, you may have set up alternative means of keeping the city safe, but I'll need to think about what this means.
Plan! Alright, great. Glad I could help. Alright, thanks, Mom.
When did you guys just get back? Recently?
How long was that ritual thing? Yeah, like, recently.
Have you arbitrated yet?
No.
Look, get off your drugs. Don't ever take the devil's tongue in the city again unless you want to see nightmarish things. Just pray to whatever god you serve that you did not do this on topside.
Why? Oh God.
Because the entire thing is made out of gold. Let whatever this is in your system, the devil's tongue, wear off. Take your friends home. Stop letting them see this stuff. It's not good for what they're gonna see. But this is the truth. Take them home. Rest this off. Go arbitrate. Meet with me after you meet with Dazzle again.
Meat. There's lots of meats. Meats are everywhere. Okay, alright.
Go home, Karma. Don't call me again unless you have everyone with you. Okay. And I mean it this time.
I promise. Bye.
Goodbye.
Oh shit, we blasphemous now. I'm gonna slay this demon and turn the city streets into a river of blood. Let's go.
You guys all watch as Karma exits after about 10 or so minutes.
This is a good turn of events.
If she didn't look high, now she does.
Karma's like drenched in sweat.
Yeah, not the fun pie.
Do I smell? Do you guys think I smell? I feel like I smell.
Oh.
Do you think she smelled me?
She smelled my fear.
Monifa looks over to you. So, did her face get any uglier?
Still the most beautiful lady in Lux.
Okay, she's high. Let's get her home, everyone. This is really gross. This was a terrible idea.
Can't wait to take you on a vacation to the Fae.
I'm not talking to you, Vip.
Oh.
No, you're not. I was talking to you.
It's all to the Fae. I want to see the Fae.
It's not as red.
Alright, we'll call the carriage. Get the boys. I gotta talk to Raph.
Meet carriage.
Carriage, meet carriage.
You guys call the carriage, seeing a meat wagon begin to pull up. And as you all load in to head off and meet back at Obiz's Inn, that is where we will end this session.
Ooh.
And
Hold on. You guys come in. It looks like all the lights are off, and then as soon as you open the door, the light comes on. And where have you been?
Yeah.
I
meat
snuck out.
Street.
No matter how you slice it.
Oh, gross. Did you guys have fun?
Yeah.
I'm sorry that the monsters coalesced on you before you could do anything, Luke.
One day I'll get to enjoy combat in this campaign like
sorry.
everyone else.
Combat will come. I mean, I think everyone's had one round of combat so far, so you're not far behind.
Yeah, I have had 100% less combat than everyone else.
Yeah. Well, you'll.
You had a lot more than
100% more knockout than anyone else.
Yeah, that hurt, and I have resistance to necrotic damage.
Well, thank God you do, because that probably would have killed you.
Yeah, it probably would have killed him.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Probably would have killed him.
And with that low of HP, if it matched his actual maximum, he would have died.
Yeah.
So, not great. But you guys survived. I hope you all had fun. Thank you guys for hanging out with us for the evening and watching this episode. There was some good revelations along the way. We got to see OB's weird place and his strange rituals with him following his god, the Celestian. So thank you for hanging out with us. Big thank you again to Bishi Black Boy, The Bandit, Tamed Ryu, Jurassic Rules, Cortra So Big, Reika, Sam Kolaskula, and RTW for the follows the past couple days. If you guys want to catch up on any of the show that you missed, or, watch the entire series or any of our other series, just go check out our Twitch. It's all on the VODs here, or go over to the YouTube page, just type in God Mode in the search bar with the underscore, or Devils in the Details, but make sure to add D&D in there, because you're just going to pull up a whole bunch of weird shit on YouTube. Go follow us on Twitter. We're doing a giveaway starting Monday for the really cute Monifa version of the Crochet Critters. So go and follow that. We're going to start that off Monday and kick things into gear. All you got to do is like, retweet, follow my Twitter, and if you go and follow the Etsy page where Tisa has her shop and she's created these critters, you'll get a 2x opportunity to win. Make sure and go join, because I'm sure plenty of my players are going to try and join so they can win this thing for themselves. So make sure you do that. Make sure and go check out the Patreon, patreon.com/godmode. Get an inside look of our world, our homebrew worlds, and all the things in them. Join a special campaign, a series of one-shots DM'd by me with an overarching plot that you can check out over a series of episodes that happens bi-weekly. All kinds of cool stuff. I think that's most of my spiel. We'll be back next Friday night at 9 p.m. If you want to come hang out with some of us in the group, we are playing some Valheim Mondays and Wednesdays, as well as a little bit of D&D Prep Wednesdays. You can check out the schedule here, both on the Twitch, as well as I usually have it slapped up to the top of the Twitter. Although I think this week we'll have another pinned tweet for the crochet giveaway, but I'll make sure and post it over there, so go check that out. In the meantime, it's late. Thank you, everyone, for joining me. Let's try and give someone a raid. Is Mozarel on? Let's go take a look.
She is live playing It Takes Two.
Okay, so let's go ahead and raid Mozarel. Oh, that's apparently wrong. Let's try this. How about that? Nope, that's not it. How do we spell Mozarel?
M0.
That's
ZZ. ARELLE.
I keep forgetting the 0. There we go. Thank you. Thank you guys so much. I really hope you have a fantastic time. I'm going to kick in our outro, and then I will catch you all guys next time. Tomorrow I'm going to be doing some weird indie games. I don't know what exactly yet, but come join me at 2 p.m. Eastern Time if you want to hang out there. Otherwise, I'll see you all Monday for some more Valheim at 7 p.m. Goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Another Master's Guide. Who is the Dungeon Master?
Well, the Dungeon Master is a person who plays God in the game. And he controls all the situations. In fact, the books tell him that he is the god of the game, and he controls the situations in the game, controls the way the players are moving through the dungeons, and then if he doesn't like someone, he can play pretty much against them.
Do you think parents are aware that when the children play the game, that demon spirits are involved?
I do not think that many parents are aware of what's inside the game. In fact, in my presentation, I show many pictures from the inside of the books just to show the images of this game. I mean, the gruesomeness of this game and the occult link to it.
Well, I know that when I did my message, and this has happened, I have letter after letter where people took the pieces. Now, there's 6s involved in the pieces of the game, but they take the pieces of the game, they would throw them in the incinerator or the fireplace, and screams would come out because there seemed to be some kind of spiritual forces inhabiting those pieces, and children would drop out of life. They didn't want to study anymore. What are the pieces, for instance?
Well, this game affects the most intelligent of our children. And the pieces include white witches, wizards, necromancers, the clerics, that type of thing. It includes evil wizards. It's a white versus black witchcraft. The good versus evil is white versus black witchcraft. And Anton LaVey, the writer of the Satanist Bible, says there is no such thing as white witchcraft.
Well, being a Satan worshiper, he should know.
Yeah, he should know.